What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show, the after show. We tuning in right here after my boy Lamont's channel. We gonna talk about Power Book 3, as well as maybe get to some Godfather Harlem and whatever else may come to mind. I appreciate everybody for waiting patiently for the show to get started. Give everybody a chance to stretch their legs, get some water, whatever the case. It looked like I ain't got nothing but my lady showing up tonight. I got Nita the Diva in the building. What's up, Nita?
What's up, Jay?
I'm glad
to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Anytime. Moochie, what's up?
What's up? It's the after show.
There we go. There we go.
After the show.
After the show is the after party, and after the party is the hotel lobby, and and I got my girl Gina in the building. What's up, Gina?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm surrounded by all these lovely ladies, man. You got me feeling special up in here today. So, you know, we're going to keep it going. Got a lot of stuff going on. And I got all of y'all from the East Coast as well, right? 2 New Yorkers in D.C. representing.
Yep.
All right. All right, that's what's up. So we're gonna keep it going a little bit on Power Book 3, the last episode. What is some things that stuck out to you so far, and what do you think is gonna happen for the next episode? Nita, I'm gonna let you kick it off. What is something that you made yo we gonna kick it off with a hot take? What do you think may happen, or what would you like to happen in the next episode? Somebody gonna die? Some deal gonna happen? What you think?
You know what? For some reason, I think somebody is going to raid Rock's house, bust up in there. But the person that's in the mask in the trailer, I think that might be Lulu. I think he's about to turn up and he's about to go full blown savage. Cause he finally got the idea we at war. Rock was like, we've been at war.
Right.
So I think he is gonna, Nick went off his word. He didn't give him his word, and I just feel like the light bulb is gonna go off, and we about to hit the gas.
Okay, all right. I agree. I think that is Lulu in the ski mask way. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. Gina, what you think is happening for the next episode, or what would you like to see happen?
I feel like Rock owes Symphony an apology, especially since she running around here stealing his ideas. But I felt like she went off on him. Like I saw on the other show that it was put in the comments that she may have went off on him because of what happened to her. And that was a dangerous spot for her to be in. So I can understand that.
Right.
And she just was emotional and went off, on him that way. Also, I want to see Kanan confront Famous with the whole fact that he's putting his life in these lyrics and everything. That's real dangerous. I wonder if he's going to get confronted by the kids from Unique's crew. Because he said a lot in that song.
Yeah, he did. He dry snitching over here. Definitely. Moochie, what you want to see go down in this next episode? What you think might happen?
Well, with what she just said about Kanan confronting Famous, I want to see if he does that. I know he's gonna have a conversation with his Uncle Marvin in regards to the gas station drive-through. And I think that Jukebox might get into a situation where this girl, I think the girl gonna try to steal like how she was stealing. Even though she said it was wrong in the beginning. And I think they might get jammed up.
For that crack rock?
But we don't know if she took a hit of it, so who knows? She might be hooked. Like I said, that ain't gonna be her last trip to Jamaica, Queens.
Right.
She's gonna be coming back and forth, and now we're gonna see if she's gonna get hooked on it.
I mean, they had Jukebox singing the hook while she was getting the hook. So,
Mhm.
so you know, it ain't looking too good right there. I think that she definitely is liking that, and I don't know. Do you think that she may end up being with one of these guys and breaking Jukebox heart because she ain't thinking straight?
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like her parents is gonna find out she's on the drugs, and
Oh,
it's gonna be bad.
they may snitch
They they
on.
blame her. They're gonna blame Jukebox.
Damn right. And Jukebox didn't even know, didn't have nothing to do with it, but
He wasn't even around
indirectly
when
it
it
is her
happened.
fault though, because she was there to see Jukebox. And if she would have left her alone, like the parents said, then she wouldn't have been there.
Well,
But at
she
the
went there
same
on
time,
her own. I don't think it's
it ain't.
Jukebox fault.
No, it's not her fault directly. You know, she wasn't even there and didn't know nothing about it. You know, so you know, definitely you can't blame her. But at the same time, if she would have listened to the parents and left her alone,
Mm-hmm.
then she would have never been there. Now, the
Exactly.
reason why to leave her alone is not a good reason because of the, you know, sexuality, but nevertheless, she ain't ready for that world. Plus, she out late on the bus, and I don't know about the city like that. You and Gina could probably attest to it. That's a long bus ride, or what?
She's the way. Didn't she live on the Upper East Side?
Mhm.
That's taking the bus and the train.
Damn.
She taking the train and then she's getting on the bus because the bus stop they showed was the 6. So she's taking the 6 from the subway.
So she gonna have to ride the Soul Train.
Yeah, so she riding the bus and she's taking the bus and the train. So
Right.
she really traveling to go see this girl.
Yeah. Do y'all hear some type of clicking or something?
Yeah, I don't know if it's not my fans, so it's not my house.
Okay.
I hear it too.
All right.
It's
I
It
think
going
they
down.
are.
I don't
I
hear
think.
no more.
Oh, sorry. I think they are going to blame Jukebox, and that's not right because she didn't even know that she was coming to her house.
I agree.
But like, I just feel bad for her because she didn't even know that, and like, all the blame is gonna be put on her because clearly they're gonna blame her regardless of what the daughter says. She could tell them in their face, like, oh, I went up there to go and see her. And they still gonna blame her because when she was in the house, she told her, oh, I was kissing her. And she still was saying it was Jukebox's fault. So she's not gonna be here for none of that. Them parents are gonna just blame it all on her.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So we'll see what happened. They already was ready to blame her for anything that may go wrong. They probably blamed her for her daughter being with it. Do you think that that had something to do with her being on top, Jukebox on top, or just period? Like if they'd have bust in the door and Madonna was on top, do you think they would have had the same reaction? Nita, you let me know. Kick it off. If they'd have came in and it was reversed, do you think they would have still blamed Jukebox as much?
Yeah, because it's just white privilege. They can ignore the facts. They can just make it up. If they white, they right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like one of those like things. I still think she would have still been blamed.
Okay. All
Like
right.
just being the influence, I think. But the thing is that Nicole had already said that her parents didn't approve, or she had already said something was going on with her parents not approving about everything. So for some reason, I want to say they kind of know or something is going on, but
Yeah, they must have talked about it or something before.
right, and they're just
Yeah.
not accepting it.
Okay. Brillo, what's good, man?
What's up, Jay, man?
Hey, what's
Everything
up,
good?
man?
What's up, ladies?
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
brother.
Brillo.
Hey, I saw you over there on Lamont's channel in the comments, man. So, you know,
Oh
I
good to
yeah.
have
still
you
see
come
you.
through. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's
So
up.
what
Thank
you
you.
think about this take right here that if she would have walked in and Jukebox was on top, would it have been a different story? I mean, if Madonna was on top, would it have been a different story?
I don't think it would have been that much of a different story. I mean, she might not have got as mad because Madonna, like you said, was on top, so she might not have got as mad, but she still was gonna be definitely pissed off. And like you said, it wouldn't have made that big of a difference.
Okay.
In my opinion.
All right, I got Montana Max coming in. He checking you out, Nita. He's saying you looking all nice and relaxed and comfortable on the after show.
I had to take care of a couple things.
All right. I appreciate it. And Montana Max, I appreciate you coming through for the super chat. I definitely need all the help I can get. So I appreciate you for that. I got a video for you right here. Hold on. I'm gonna get comfy right here with you.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out? What? Do what? Who let the dogs out? Who brought this guy home?
Did it play the whole thing? Damn computer. It's storming over here, so I'm having some lagging issues over here. This is the first time my new internet has lagged on me. So, you know, they letting me down.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. Let's see. So Gina, do you think it would have made a difference if they'd have came in and she was on top, Madonna, instead of seeing Jukebox on top, or they would have felt the same way?
I think it would have been. I think they still would have wanted her to stay away from their daughter, because to me it seems like the mom is definitely in denial. She seems like she's just definitely in denial. She don't want to hear nothing. She's not here for it. So I think it would have looked a little bit better. Like, okay, she was on top, but I still think she would have still felt the same way about her staying away from her.
Okay. All right. And Moochie, what you think? You think it would have made a difference or none at all?
No, it wouldn't have made a difference, because as far as she would say, she convinced her. And her daughter was the aggressor originally.
Exactly.
And she wasn't even trying to go there with her in the beginning.
Right. Yeah, that's true. She wasn't as comfortable at first, so yeah.
No, she
definitely
didn't even understand what she was feeling at first. Like she was questioning it in her head to me.
Yeah. Shaq say, let's keep it going. I got that AT&T energy to return to AT&T, man. It's like Candy Man. You say AT&T 5 times, man, he gonna cut you off. Straight up. So it's more like Connection Man up in this piece, man. AT&T don't play. But I got a new video I got up in here. Hopefully it'll play without any problems. Here we go. That's the transporter, aka what Big L call what you call it, the transporter symphony. Say he don't belong, he the transporter up in this piece. So there you go, transporter right there. So let's see, next topic. So Brillo, I guess everybody in agreement it don't make a difference. Brillo, you said something on that?
Yeah, it don't make it. Maybe they made a slight difference, but she still was gonna go crazy and all of that and do all that extra stuff and be in denial. But it might have made a slight difference.
Okay. Yeah, I think it would have made a difference, but I don't think she would have been like, oh, never mind, have fun and close the door. I think she would have still snapped off. I don't know if she would have called her a repellent, maybe, but she would have probably still told her to get the hell out. She might have still called her a repellent, though. Who knows?
That was funny. I never heard nobody be called a repellent.
I know, like she had instinct.
That was ill. I had to, I'm like,
that was some bullshit.
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was deep, especially when that was the same person talking about how great she is and she gonna be a star. Now she a bug. She ain't worth a damn.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was deep right there. That was a quick change of heart. So let me ask y'all this. This is one take and we didn't get to this the other day. What is up with this dude Morris Day and Time trying to get into the club and they upset, and then he tried to holler at Madonna, and I don't know what's up with this dude. Who is he, and is he gonna be a problem?
Yes.
Where did he come from?
Yes.
We'll kick it off from the bottom going up. Brillo, who is this dude? What is he about? And are we gonna see him again? What we about to expect from this dude, Morris Day and Jerome?
Morris Day and Jerome.
Right.
I think he's from Brooklyn, if I don't recall. He seemed to be kind of a tough guy until Rock walked up. She didn't really have to say much for him to bow down.
Which was strange, because how did he know who she is?
That's just how much respect Rock got on the streets, man. They know who Rock is.
Okay.
So he must be in the game. I don't know if he be with music or the drugs, but he definitely knew who Rock was. I just need to see more. He wasn't giving Lulu the respect he should have. So, but Lulu made sure he knew, like, you're a long way from Brooklyn, man. So,
right,
you can pipe down. But I just need to see a little more. I don't know if he in the music because he was messing with Camacho, or is he in the game, or is he trying to act tough? You can see a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Somebody say Big Daddy Kane, more like Big Daddy Lame up in this piece. Gina, what's up? Who is this dude? Why is he trying to get in with a commotion? What do you think is gonna happen with him? We gonna see him again, and what's happening?
I think we're gonna see him again. I think he's probably like a drug dealer out of Brooklyn, and the boroughs, they don't get along like that. Like, Brooklyn dudes don't really mess with Queens dudes or Harlem. Like, they be having like a silent beef pretty much, but everybody know about it. But you don't have to know somebody. All you gotta do is know, like, I'm from Brooklyn and you're from Queens and we got a problem. So I think he is a drug dealer out of Brooklyn, just trying to like throw his little weight around. I do agree that he had to recognize Rock or know of her because he backed down pretty quickly.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was kind of strange. I'm thinking, why would you do that for her? But I guess she got a heavy rep in the streets, So yeah, that's what's up. Moochie, what's up with Big Daddy Lame?
I think the way he looked at Rock, he probably know DEFCON. Because I think that's how she does her, her clout or whatever around. For her to look at her like that and then back off.
Yeah, because he backed all the way off. He didn't say another word.
He pumped his brakes after all she did was step forward, and he pumped his brakes after that. He was like, So, I mean,
she had more respect than Lulu did.
Yeah.
You see how Lulu looked at Rock after that? Like, man, I wish you would just let me handle it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He did give her one of those looks.
Yeah, he did. Sally Ann coming through. I appreciate it for all intents purposes. I appreciate the support.
That's his name on the show, Eli.
yeah. So for all intents and purposes, I appreciate you coming through. I got another video. Let me see. It ain't loaded up yet. I'm having connection issues, but it's still loading. When it loads up, I'm gonna play it. So I ain't forget about you, Sally Ann. Thank you. Nita, what's up? What do you think is going on with this dude? And he got scared of Rock. Rock don't play. She got a rep. We're gonna see him again or what?
I definitely think we're gonna see him again. He making a little bit too much noise. And I think they're going to be killing off a lot of the characters that we know. So I think we have to start introducing other characters. And plus, the fact that Rock has basically been ran off the block, we may have to be venturing in other territories and stuff like that. But he definitely had respect for Rock. I said, ooh, when she stepped up, I was like, ooh, I felt like she kind of emasculated him a little bit. Like, he was giving him all that talk. And then all of a sudden, when she stepped, he piped and simmered all the way down. Like somebody turned the dial down.
Boy,
So,
real
like,
quick.
I was like, wow. I was like, what is really going on? So yeah. She's been in the streets for a long time. If she took over after, well, I don't know. I guess I can't say that. Can I say that? If she took over for
probably at least 10 years, maybe.
The first flashback
7
was
years.
1985, right? And it's 1991. Right. So she's been in the game for like 6 years. So she's been putting in work. So yeah. So she might have that reputation. Even though she's not doing it. I mean, we don't know what she did back in the day, but I'm just saying. You know,
you giving them orders. That's just like you doing it.
Right.
You know where it's coming from.
Absolutely.
That's true. Paperboy, what's good, man? I saw you was trying to get up in here. I appreciate you, waiting patiently. What's up?
No problem.
Hey,
Jay, thanks for having me on, man. Hey, ladies, what's up, bro?
No problem, man. What you think is up with this dude right here, Morris Day and Jerome, man? Why they causing problems, man? And what's his deal, man? What's wrong with this dude? We gonna see him again?
I don't think we're gonna see him again. I think he was just talking loud, saying nothing for real. As soon as she stepped up, we know Rock is street loyalty from DEFCON, from being with DEFCON. So yeah, he saw her and he backed off real quick because he knew how small he really was. He's just talking loud. He ain't about nothing.
What's up with him trying to push up on the girl in the club and all of that, man? What he want to be like R. Kelly and public announcement up in this picture?
Yeah. I mean, he just being loud. He one of them people that's loud, but he ain't about nothing. He ain't nobody. He dressed up real nice. He going out to the club, acting like he doing something. You know what I mean? He coming from a whole nother borough in the Queens, so he shouting out Brooklyn. Of course, you think that's gonna get him somewhere, which it usually do if you are somebody, but he ain't nobody. He already showed that.
Right.
At the door, he got in there. She even Lulu's girl shut him down, and he was like, "All right." Then he tried to holler at Shorty, but obviously she was younger and he knew that. But he played himself. He's a lame.
He's whack.
Yeah. I see you called him a creep. Gross, definitely. Definitely, man. And Early said he shrank, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got put in the dryer or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real quick.
Definitely.
Yeah, shrank like Scrappy's drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all own this man drawers.
Yeah, definitely shrinkage going on over there, bro.
For real. Like he just got out the pool.
Hell yeah.
All right, Sally, I got the video loaded up for you. Here you go.
I must break you. I cannot be defeated.
Drago.
Drago.
Back at my prime when I was younger, you know what I'm saying?
It look like you over there on Lamont's channel smoking Larry, bro.
It was a TKO.
Dude.
It does.
Great smoke session, baby.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that Black Panther, that was whack, man. Whack Panther for real, man. This dude. They gonna sell out your own kid and the wife, the woman you love, tried to run away with her, tried to throw her under the bus, then told her to get on the bus.
So what's this water in here? I'm telling you, he be over there sipping, man. I'm telling you, he off something.
For real.
You know what's going on.
He ain't ready. So let me ask y'all this. This scene right here was real grimy to me. So we saw Famous sister be there to protect Madonna, and then she protect her from that weenus, but then she let her smoke on the glass stick. Pretty much, she saw and she know the Crown get down with, you know what I'm saying, that little primos, and she didn't have a problem with her smoking it, talking about do what you want. Did she really let her down doing that? And was that bogus? We kick it off with you, Nita. What's up with that? Was she wrong for that, or was that up to Madonna and that's her business?
Yeah, no, she was definitely wrong for that. Definitely wrong for that. I was like, it almost felt like it was on some setup shit. I was like, you give her an option for the alcohol, and then I'm still trying to figure out why would she not take the alcohol over the drugs. So I'm just confused about the whole situation. I think it basically was probably for writing purposes, like you need a catalyst or something that's gonna kind of seal the fate of Jukebox and all that stuff. So I just think it was a writing thing, because it absolutely didn't make any sense how it played out.
Yeah. I think that was even probably worse than her getting with the dude in a way, because she gonna get on that and end up being with dudes anyway. Even worse. But I mean, the dude may be more of an immediate threat right then and there, but she definitely, I think, left her hanging right there. Moochie, what's up? What you think about Crack Camacho up in this piece?
I feel like with this, it was all bad all around, because they still kids to me. Like, why would you? I know y'all are they young too, but they still in school. Why would you give that to her?
Right.
And she, I don't think she saw him lacing it, so she wasn't paying attention to all of that.
They've been right next to him. Look at this.
I don't think she was paying attention to all of that though.
I think they just underestimated the addictiveness at the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, by this time we in the 90s, everybody know crack was bad by then.
Yeah.
They did,
If
but
this was
even
80 in the 80s, 84, 85, then you might
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, this now they was making songs and everything about it.
That's true. But remember what Kanan told Marvin about that gas station. Like, they want to be down with the hood. What's more being down than smoking crack?
This is true.
So they thought it was still kind of cool. He even said that. And she looking at him when he was lacing it up like she was about to be like living the big time. Like, she doing big things now. I'm smoking crack. I'm in the club. My girl's a rapper. I'm never going home. Like I say, I could have swore after she hit that, she was going to pick up the phone like Harlem Nights. I ain't never coming home, mama. So, that was crazy, though. Brillo, what's up? You think that, Jessica left her hanging, did her dirty by letting her smoke that rock?
She definitely left her hanging, but look, I don't think, like, if it was, I think it was because it was Camacho. She willing to do anything for famous. Like, she don't want to jeopardize that or undermine Camacho. So I think if it was Camacho trying to holler at her instead of the dude from Brooklyn, she wouldn't have cared. I think that played a part in it. By her, but it was definitely slimy. Like, letting her. She should have protected her. She protected her from the dude from Brooklyn, but since Camacho passed her the little crack blunt or whatever he had, crack coke blunt,
primo,
whatever you want to call it. Since it was Camacho, she kind of like, forget it, whatever. Do what you want.
Yeah, that was messed up, man. She definitely didn't do justice. I get it. The obvious threat is a man too much older than her. But at the same time, I think, she left her hanging as well on that one. But then I could see if somebody said that ain't her place to be doing either one. So I don't know.
If you notice, though, Jay, you never see, like, Marvin, Lulu, or even her. I never seen them do no drugs. Like, they all turn it down whenever anybody asks them. They turn it down. Marvin turned down a blow. Lulu turned, what I'm saying? They don't even offer him, of course, but I just found that interesting that she let her do the drugs, but she not even doing them.
Right. That's true. Paperboy, what's up? Was it her place to say something and, or did she let her down? She told her, do what you want. but at the same time, she was blocking that ding-a-ling like Matumbo. I mean, and I appreciate the super chat, fam. I got a video loading up for you right here.
I got you. You know I got you. That's what we do, bro. You know that. Yeah, Clown Camacho, man. I'm talking about Clown, bro. He's strung out. Definitely don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. You can tell. You already see she got her own motives going on.
Right.
She's an opportunist. If somebody else presents themselves and that she feels as though is above Lulu, she will definitely drop him in a heartbeat.
Definitely.
For real. So she's a slime ball on the low. She's playing a position right now to see how far she can get, but she's a slime ball.
Right.
Okay. She ain't loyal, huh?
Yeah, come on, man. She was already
like she was in Crown. Looked like she was in his ear.
Yeah,
Lulu
she
wouldn't have came through with that cash.
Before, then he whipped out that cash and then she hopped right back on Lulu.
Crown would have been smashed if Lulu didn't come back with that cash.
Real.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good point.
She made it obvious too. I gotta make my own way when she said it in the episode when he was there and she was talking to the producer.
Nita, you saying she got a one crack mind?
Right. And a one crack mind.
Really though.
Gina, what's up? What you think about her? Did she really leave her hanging, or it wasn't her place, or what?
I feel like she did leave her hanging, and I feel like it was wrong because she's a woman and that's a young girl. She's about the same age as her brother. And she knows that her brother's going to the studio. She's always with Famous at that studio. She don't leave him by herself. She don't just be like, oh, go to the studio with Crown. Like, she's there. And she knows what Crown gets into. So it's like, why would you even he offered it to her first and she declined. She shouldn't have even let him go over top of her and pass it to the girl.
Right.
Because
that's true.
Kid. So I definitely think that she was wrong for that. Like, that was really bad to just turn it like, oh, you could do what you want.
Yeah, that was dirty. She left her hanging. Do you think it's any incentive in it for her, or does she think she was being like a big sis and being cool?
She wasn't being cool. She was like, no, get that out of her face. She's not gonna take. I don't care if she knows her like that or not. Like, she's a kid. Kids are there because it's a show. It's a showcase. So they're there, but you don't need to offer them things that they shouldn't have.
That's true. That's true. So, and I feel bad for Jukebox not knowing. You think if Jukebox find out that she had something to do with that, Jukebox gonna confront her, or just leave it as is?
She probably would say something to Lulu and then have him confront her.
Okay, that makes sense.
If anything, I wouldn't want to be Crown if Lulu find out.
Yeah.
Y'all think she would want Lulu to even know about the white girl?
No, about the crack.
I mean, they put it off.
Remember, nobody was supposed to be dealing in there. He was smoking it.
Yeah. You right.
Lulu was getting that ass.
She was like, "Oh, you're Jukebox homegirl," so they putting it off that like.
And they supposed to be just friends too.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Like, you wouldn't do it. Why would you let her do it? I mean, that's
crazy.
A
good point. Yeah, you gotta.
And then they say your family in the same breath. Your family. How you do that? I didn't understand that.
Oh, she did.
I mean, but their whole family is kind of slime bally because look at what Famous did. He over there dry snitching, putting all that.
I think she thought in her mind she was being cool and letting her get high, thinking like, similar to like if you let a teenager have a beer, except that ain't no beer. That's a crack blunt.
That's the real deal, yo.
That's the real deal. Like,
you gonna let her smoke a wooly just like, nah.
Right. Only thing bigger is heroin. So, especially at her age, and she a rookie.
Man. She about to be a thing. She about to be like Mel from Snowfall.
Yeah, she definitely looked like her life, her eyes opened up to a new world, straight up.
For real. For real.
All right, I got the video loaded up. Here you go. Hope y'all enjoy. That's how Lulu going to have to come through the club right there when he find out what happened. Like, what?
Right.
Oh, snap. All right. So we got a couple more topics to break down, man. So as far as Kanan, now I know we kind of touched on this last night as well as on Lamont's channel, but what's going on with this girl, Davina? He didn't got the little lollipop, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he didn't probably fell in love. We know it probably didn't last long. That was his virginity lost with his crush. But do anybody think this is gonna turn out where he gonna have her pregnant? Maybe. Is it gonna be like some type of bad breakup? What do y'all think? Where is this gonna go? Is this gonna go wrong? Is he gonna have to take her out? Brillo, I know what you say about what's gonna happen. Dina, let's kick it off with you. What you think is gonna happen with Kanan and Davina?
It's gonna be all bad. For some reason,
well, I said Gina, but go ahead.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all right. Go ahead. I be trying to go from the bottom top so everybody don't have
Gina
to keep
sound like
waiting.
Nita. It almost sounded, you know.
Yeah,
no, you're good. It do sound the same. My bad. I try to so when I get up to you, then we gonna be going from you back down. So I just try to go up and down the side to
that's cool.
so everybody don't have to wait so long. But go ahead, Gina. What's up with this situation?
I think it is gonna end bad. I hope this girl don't get killed. But has such a hard life, like. But I think it is gonna end bad. It's like, in a way, they kind of both betrayed each other. Her without knowing, because she didn't know that was gonna happen when she spoke to Unique. She was just thinking about the situation with her mom. But in a way, I do feel like it's just gonna all go downhill, and it's gonna be like they had a moment and they like each other. Like, he's going out of his way to make sure that she's good. So,
and that's what I was gonna ask you. I want to ask all y'all ladies this question when they come to you as a woman. What was the change? Why does she let him in the house now? Because he said he was somewhere thinking about her the whole time. Like, he gave the food, did this and that. She never invited him in and was never ready to give him no good. What's up? What was the change that made her want to open up and then open up?
I think he's nice to her. Like, she has such a chaotic life, and the fact that, like, he's someone that she could go to and talk to about her home life, and she doesn't have to be hard. Like, we still had the school throwing down. Like, she might feel like she has to keep up this tough. Like, New York girls feel like we gotta be tough all the damn time. Like, if we don't be tough, somebody's gonna run over us, take advantage of us. So she feels like she could lay her hair down with him and she could get comfortable. So I think that's why she was willing to take it to the next step, because she deeply feels for him.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. Matthew Wilson, man, I appreciate your support. Man, this damn storm got my stuff moving slower than ever, man. It got me over here froze. But I got a little video for you. You say you're going to have to catch the rest on the playback. I appreciate you for coming through, man. Here go a video for you, man, on the way out.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Got your back on the way out there, bro. All right. Hey, Paperboy, what's up, man? What made her decide to open it up? My girl Whitney say she trusts him now. What's the difference? What happened? Why she letting him in the house? She got that little smile like she happy that he been thinking about her, or is it all starting to add up? He wore them draws. He wore her down and then the draws down.
Yeah, he did. He wore her down. You know what I mean? Showing the interest, I guess, all that stuff after Buck 20 got killed. You know what I mean? She ain't had nobody. All she had was the baby in the stroller. That's all we saw her doing. So,
right.
You know what I mean? Moms wasn't around. He was showing the interest. He started bringing the groceries and all that. All the interactions been good. So, I mean, why not? It was bound to happen. We already knew this was going to happen from the gate. That's what he knew that from day one, from the first episode. We knew that they was going to end up together because he been crushing on her so hard. So,
right, he been working on it for 7 years, 8 years. So definitely.
No, you got to throw that PM Dawn on her real quick, and then
maybe you send me. All right, that makes sense. Let's see. I got Key coming through. Key, I got a video, another one loading up for you, man. Appreciate your support, fam. Brillo. Yeah. Brillo, what's up? What happened, man? What's your opinion on what made her change her mind?
For one, yeah, I mean, Kanan just he being mature when it comes to Davina. I mean, he doing everything right. He being nice to her, he taking care of her, looking out for her. He's supposed to be smashed, if you ask me. But I mean, he got in there today. But I do think when he found out that she snitched for real about the stash house, I think it's gonna be a major problem. But yeah.
That's gonna be a problem anyway. Once you find out he killed Buck 20 and he find out that she snitched, they gonna cancel each other out.
She about to hear that song too. That song gonna be popular.
Yeah.
At least on the south side, at least, you know what I'm saying? It might not go crazy, but in the neighborhood, she gonna hear that.
But that don't exactly say he did it though.
Yeah, but
I think so.
They all hang together. So I mean,
she know Kanan already hang with D Wiz. D Wiz got murdered, and not famous up here basically saying, you know what I'm saying? He said fuck Buck 20 basically in the rap. So
he said Buck 20?
He said fuck 4 quarters and 2 dimes.
You know what? Damn, man, I've been
on the What he say? Quarter to what?
You said fuck 4 quarters and 2 dimes.
Yeah.
Oh, $1.20.
Man, I missed that, y'all.
Oh, I thought you.
Because everybody's so busy saying why they doing music, they not listening to the lyrics.
He told him, go back and listen to all them lyrics. He talked about the stash. He talked vividly about the stash house.
Yeah, I think some of that, but the 4 quarters and 2 dimes, man, I don't know what I didn't even think about it, man. Now that you say it, I remember he busts out. That was like in the beginning or something when he started rapping or something. Yeah,
that was like the middle of the verse.
Yeah. Miss Crafty says she don't agree. They had to build trust.
Yeah, I get that. I was just trying to be a little funny.
Right. Moochie, what's up? You a New York girl, just like my girl Gina. What's up? I know you hard.
With her hearing that song, yes, she might confront him again about it, but he's saying he don't have nothing to do with it. But the writing's on the wall. Once that's his circle,
right? Exactly.
His circle, his circle's basically talking.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's gonna confront him about it, though. I want to see what happens with that.
Yeah, he definitely is doing too much, man. Damn. Yeah, that right there. Wow. I don't know how I missed that.
She also, like I said on the other channel, she said once he saw, I feel like once he saw the body of Scrappy, and now he realized that he was really loyal. I think it's gonna click. He doesn't want to believe it, but it's staring him right in the face.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna see it though.
You don't think so?
He's kind of wising up a little bit.
Okay, it's on you. What's up? What you think? He ain't gonna see it. He ain't gonna get it. What's up with these two? Floor is yours.
Shit, after she done put the thing on him. I don't know.
He might forget what Moochie say. He go deaf, dumb, and blind for 3 seconds. May get a little amnesia.
Right. Forget about that stash house.
His nose wide open right now. He ain't trying to
what
hear
you mean
nothing.
she told about the stash house? I ain't hear nothing.
Like, what stash house?
So Nita, you think they still got a chance, even if she find out? What's the future with these two?
I don't know. Just because Kanan in Power Book 1 said you're not a killer until you kill somebody you love, and I think that, well, you know, we could have surmised that to his son Sean, but that's just what, you know, whatever. But I feel like in this series he's gonna do something. He's gonna have to end up doing something. Now I don't know if it's gonna be her now, because like I said, she done probably warped this little mind a little bit. But the thing is about that is that I always thought Davina kind of had him in her back pocket, because she mentioned his father, DEFCON. She know who Rock is, and she know he got money, or he come from money, or he can get money. So
she was like her fallback in a way.
I feel like it just played out like that, and so
that,
you know, I mean, I guess
in the
it
glass
was gonna be pretty obvious, because from the first time he bought her groceries, he's leaning in for a kiss.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and move past that. But you know, I was not a fan of.
Now let me ask you, as a woman, do women be keeping a guy on the sideline in case they may need somebody? You know, you can get him anytime you want. So we like that emergency, you know, prick in the glass.
If you're dating, you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. You think she did that with him in a way?
No, but I felt like she still always had some love for him. Because you remember in episode 1, she was like gassing him up in the lunch line and stuff like that. And for some reason, when somebody gas you up like that, I don't really care for it. Like it kind of puts me off guard. It makes me feel a little defensive, a little bit, because you know, I just don't want nobody just throwing out compliments or whatever. It's like they got a different intention. So
you don't think they genuine if they just come up and start throwing compliments at you?
No.
What would you rather a guy say then? What would be a better approach? Shit.
But I'm saying they already got, you know, he was saying he was crushing on her, and then Jukebox said you need to let him go. I mean, let her go. So for some reason, I feel like she been like playing him dust. But as he's getting older and getting into, and she see with Buck 20, I guess they on the same level, Buck 20 and Kanan, that he could be doing the same thing that Buck 20 was doing. So she might have been like, you know what, you know how this game go. You know, you can't put all your eggs in one basket, especially in a drug game. They could be here one day and gone the next. That's just how it works.
That's very true right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened with her last man, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely can't do that.
And she got a need. You know, she's vulnerable because of her mother and her mother's irresponsibility. You know,
that's true. She definitely needs some help. So, which is unfortunate for the young lady. Detroit in the house. What's good, fam? Smoking on that Larry Big L pack tonight.
Yeah.
Big L took his ball and ran home.
Wow.
Big L that got cooked tonight. He gave up. Big L was the main one talking about he win all the debates. Where you at, fam?
Nowhere to be found, bro.
He had no show, man. It came with a no-hitter for the game tonight. What's up?
Miguel on that Madden right now.
Right.
Put an F in his column. He forfeited tonight, yo.
He forfeited. Right. So we talk about Moochie, no. But what I've been doing, and everybody else know, Nita, you don't know, but but I'm trying to start a new little format. We're gonna start doing like debate teams 2-on-2. Like I'll put out a topic, and then whoever make the best points at the end of the night, I let people, vote on who made the best points, which team. We didn't get a chance to pretty much put any teams together tonight, so I ain't gonna do it tonight. But that's something I'm trying to do moving forward. So maybe one night it could be you and Moochie, or one night you and Paperboy, or Brillo and Moochie, or whatever the case, or Gino, however it worked. Different people, different nights, and I keep track of who's doing what. And at the end, maybe we'll have some type of prize or something for everybody to win. Make it fun yet competitive, and then the voters is the people in the chat. I put it in the community tab and let everybody vote, and that's who decides. So everybody got a little something, to contribute. So
what was your poll results from
You're not gonna talk about that.
Well,
what happened?
I'll drop 40 or 15. My partner. Go ahead, Peyton.
What happened? Why you trying to down, man? You can't downgrade it.
No, I'm talking trash. It was fun. It was fun, man. It was fun. I'm just talking trash. Peyton did his thing though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'll show you all the results. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, at first,
I can't say Brill was at it. He was at a different disadvantage, bro.
But it was even actually. It was an even matchup. Nobody was at a disadvantage. That's why I kind of put the teams the way it is, because you got two people that can make good points, and then you got two people that got different, views and energy levels and stuff. So that way you got one person bringing points and one person bringing the energy on both sides. So tried to make it even.
It was fun.
Hats off to you, Bello. Still,
it was fun, bro.
All right, I'm gonna show. Let's pull up these results from last
night. Don't do that, Jay. Don't do that, Jay.
I was multitasking.
Right. Let's see. Let's see these results.
It might have caught up from earlier. I don't know.
That's a lot of catching.
Being diplomatic right now. Trying to be a good sport.
Wow.
Let me refresh it.
Really?
It's been more.
Well, I had to say,
like NBA Jams, it's a blowout.
It was.
So we got 62 votes.
It should have been closer, man. That's because my man Big L got a lot of heat, man. He like to skip Bayless, but he had a couple. He had some good points too. Big L got heat in the chat though, man.
I mean, we're in agreement with a lot of the stuff. So I mean,
3 out of 4 people felt y'all made better points though. So it could have been that you all agreed, but did you explain your points better? So that's the real thing, because some things, it wasn't a debate, and some things it was a difference and it was a debate. But who explained their points better? 62 votes. 21 people enjoyed it. Nobody threw the thumbs down, which I appreciate. That means everybody had a good time all the way around. 3 out of 4 people agree. You know what I'm saying? That team 2, which was Marissa and Paperboy, came through with the L. I mean, with the dub.
Yeah,
it was one, Brillo and Big L. I see I left the O off right there. It was late. But they came through. You tried. But it's all in good fun. It was the first.
It was fun, man. Definitely fun.
It was, though.
Big Mark said Big L cost the team last night. He did have some good points, but then he goes left sometimes. So
and then you forget about all the good stuff he said because he said something crazy.
Yo.
My boy Keith said you carry dead weight when you got Big L on the team, man. It's like
Big L got heat, man. Heat in the chat.
Right. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he a heel. They was talking about heels on the
right
show.
He said he taking the whole panel by himself though, so
it's just shout him down. See, Big L, you can't be saying comments like that and then don't show up, man. So you You say you're gonna take on the whole panel, but then you no call, no show, man.
I'm ready to spark up again. Let's go.
Right. All right, so that's something that we gonna start doing more, but we gotta have people, a little more consistent. So we'll see how it go in the future and take it from there. Jimbo G, I appreciate you with the super chat, man. Y'all been coming through tonight. I really appreciate it. You say Davina is gonna try to set Kanan up. Wow, that's a hot take right there. He will kill her, and Jukebox is gonna have to guide him through it. That's a good point right there. What you think about that, Nita? You think he gonna have to? She gonna try to set him up, and he gonna have to, take her out?
No, I don't think so.
Anybody on the panel think so? Oh, go ahead. I thought you was done. My bad.
Oh, I don't really see any incentive in doing that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
I mean,
what if Unique say I give you this amount of money? Yeah, what if Unique say I'm gonna give you this amount of money if you have him be at this location, this time and place? You think she'll do it?
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah.
That's totally possible. It's totally possible.
And
but I wouldn't do
Anybody
it
else?
unless he get my mother in rehab. Like he hasn't even shown to prove what he promised her at first for getting the drop on the stash house.
Exactly.
So
that's true. That's true. That's true. Anybody got anything to add to that or any different take?
I feel like if he gets set up by her, it's unwittingly, like she didn't know she was doing it. Like how with the way the stash house thing happened. I don't think she realized what she was doing, but kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like, she knew she saw Kane in there. She knew when he asked her.
She said, "Don't hurt Kane."
But I feel like I think she did it for the benefit of her mother.
Yeah, definitely. He played her for that.
So if he played her like that, then yeah, he might get over on her again.
Yeah, he played her like a fiddle on that one right there.
Bro. Yeah, he did.
Jimbo, I got this video for you, fam.
I'll split your fucking head open again. How the fuck am I gonna get your money now? Hit me again. Here, get the fuck out of here. Nah, but you only have your fucking casino because I made that possible. Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on.
Jay Pesci.
You know it, baby. Jay Pesci. He's a good fella. He's a good guy. He's a good fella. He's a good guy. Okay. Don't make me be a bad guy. You did make me squeeze your head and squeeze your eyeball out for what? Jimmy G? Tommy G? Oh, that's the movie right there.
Dude.
Hey, no problem, Jimbo. Hell yeah. All right. So next, I don't know why, but my air ain't working. This damn my air is on full blast. This damn storm got me hot and the damn
going through it tonight.
Boy, you try to make an adjustment over in this piece.
You got a wife beater on? Take it off.
Shut up on.
Tickle bitties out. You want my tickle bitties out? I'll take mine off if you take yours off. Come on. We really get some viewers tonight.
What?
Is that a challenge?
Hey,
donations coming up in here tonight, boy.
We can split the revenue.
Yeah.
all the people I scare away, you gonna bring them back. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'll kick it off. All right, here we go.
1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move.
There we go. That's it. That's it. Anyway. All right. On the next, on the next one, that was a free show right there, y'all.
Oh,
That's it. Ain't no more. Nah. So on the next thing right here. So what is up with this girl Jessica? Do you think she gonna probably set up Lulu? I mean, Lulu was pissed that he had, to fight his way up out the club, and he almost got killed. He didn't even want none of that booty, but she manipulated him. She pretty much got Lulu in the palm of her hand. Do you think that she is going to have to, try to come at him one way or another? We've been talking about maybe Davina might do a setup. What do y'all think? Nita, you kick it off, and we're going to go down from there.
Yeah, every time I see Jessica and Lulu, I be like, this nigga about to get her pregnant like a mug. Yeah, and the way he be looking at her, I said, he is not pulling out. I know he's not. I know. First of all,
that's right. When I look at her, I think the same thing.
Yeah. He's shooting the club up every time.
You know what?
Pulling out and in, and this one.
Yeah.
But number one, we do see condoms in this show. So I think that they made a point to do that so that we could see that he's not using condoms. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like a play on what you're doing.
Right.
But yeah, I could actually see her. Now I feel like Davina doesn't have ill intent, but I feel like she got a hard knock life and she gotta do what she gotta do. So I don't know what, I kind of have a little sympathy for her, but not really. But on the other hand, Jessica, bitch, I don't trust you. I don't like you. I don't care. I don't like her. Mm-hmm. We know her intention.
Okay. Moochie, what say you? You think she really trying to control Lulu, or
I think she probably trying to get pregnant.
Oh.
Just to make sure she seemed like she's about her paper.
Yeah.
And she probably trying to lock him down like that.
And even if she do set him up, if he did, Rock's still gonna take care of his child.
Right.
Unless she find out she has something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
If she keep meddling in their business, Rock might take her
family,
out.
Though it's still maybe she'll kill her and get the baby. If she find out that she had something to do with the setup.
That's deep. That's deep. Kill the mama and take the baby.
Right.
Brillo, what's up? What do you think about that? You think she trying to manipulate Lou and got some type of plan in the back pocket, or what?
Her plan is just to be with a dude for his money. As long as Lulu getting money, it's all good. Or unless she finds somebody that's bigger than Lulu that got more money than Lulu. She's all about the money, man. Opportunities. If Lulu, what was like I said before, if Lulu hadn't came through the studio like a boss, paying everything off, saying you're gonna put my niece on the track, she would have probably let Camacho get in them draws, man. She about the cheese. So I don't think she gonna set him up to kill him, because that wouldn't benefit her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like Lulu got a good enough, like, he's not legit. So like having a baby by him, like, that's not gonna do nothing. Having a baby by a drug dealer that can die at any moment and don't have a
it's not like it's
or nothing.
Child support or nothing.
Exactly. So that I don't think that will benefit her. She about the cheese right now. So
okay, maybe she ain't thinking the whole picture, that she ain't gonna really get none. Maybe she might try to marry him or set him up. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Paperboy, what say you? What's up with her? She really like this dude. She manipulating him. She gonna set him up. What's up with this girl?
She with whoever got the money. That's it. You got bread, she with you. You gotta wait for her to come up. She with you. You already know she's half gold digging. So if she get pregnant, and he had to pay child support, or he had to keep up them payments and make sure she got money, that's a bonus in her eyes. And I mean, I don't think she wants to, but I don't think she's trying to purposely, but it's not like they using protection like she just said. She's shooting the club up every time. We ain't seen him use the condom yet. So every time they do it, they just going straight at it. He ain't pulling nothing out, nothing. He ain't pulling out. And that's what it is. So if she get pregnant, I can see that. Now, as far as if she get pregnant and then they use the baby, I don't know. I can see something like her getting pregnant and then something going down and something happened and she ended up getting killed, and then then they killed Lulu's baby, and then he goes sideways because he started feeling some type of way about that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he split off from the family. Don't trust Rock as much anymore because that was his baby. Even though she's not down for him. She's not a rider. So you know what I mean? He don't know that because we already talked about that before. He's a sociopath. He ain't really used to relationships. This is probably one of his first relationships in dealing with a female on those type of terms. So, I mean, she's playing him. She's playing him.
Okay, that makes sense.
If she breaks his heart, she dead.
Yeah, Gina, what you think about this situation?
I think she definitely is playing him. I didn't like her from the second that I saw her. The way that she was acting, trying to play on, oh, nobody ever saved me before. Yeah, I felt like she was trying to
hold that thought for 1 second. I ain't see all the comments, but I see some people having something going on. Everybody, let's be cool. We here to have fun. Nobody should be having no type of beef. I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I'm not sitting here seeing every comment, but I don't want nobody to be getting, upset. So let's all chill. Let's be respectable and have fun. All right. All right. Go ahead, Gina.
So, yeah, I feel like she's just gonna try to use him to make herself comfortable. Like from the way Famous tell her, she's in school, she's still at her mama house. So I feel like she's gonna try to use him to benefit herself. And once she can no longer get the benefits, she's gonna be out. Like Paperboy says, she's gonna find somebody higher up and move on to them. Also, I saw Jimbo G's comment when he said that it's been referenced that they might be the parents to Effie. I also saw that somewhere, but I don't know. I didn't count it out, but I did see it.
You think that's possible?
I did.
What's your percentage on that?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Because she did say when she was talking to Tariq, that was the thing that they bonded on, that he lost Raina and she said she lost the older brother that was like in the streets or something like that. So I know some people was like, oh, but the age don't match up because they got together. But she did say she had an older brother. So I kind of did think that she could be related to them. Like she could be their kid. I didn't count it out.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Shaq in the building. What's good, man?
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's going on?
Nothing much. What's up, man? What do you think about Jessica, man? Is she trying to manipulate him for more than just the money, or that's all she really likes? She thinks she cute, maybe, but is she gonna try to set him up or what?
When we first got introduced to her in the first couple of episodes of seeing her character, I had said on the live stream that I think that she was just doing this for Famous. She's just gonna stick around and see how far she can get her brother into the game. She can get her brother into music. So I think she's doing what she got to do. She's playing her role just to get Famous to where she wants him to be.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I don't think she knows what she wants for herself, but I think I think her initial reason was for Famous.
Definitely.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Now I got a hot take subject right here. This has been a hot, topic. And we talked about it here on this show a couple weeks ago. Now we got 3 lovely ladies and 3 men. So we're going to see what you all each think. And, you know, I'm going to just put this one topic in the community tab and let people vote. Who y'all think made the best points? Maybe the ladies or the guys. Not that everybody going to agree because they ladies or guys, but who made the best points? Whatever their point is, who explained it the best, you know, they point. So I'm gonna kick it off with you, Gina. Who is the worst female on the show? Not just mom, not just drug dealer or person. It's more females on the show, kind of. They got more layers to their character than the guys. Most guys is kind of one-dimensional, so that's why I picked the females. Is it Rock, is it Monet, or is it Tasha? Who do you think is the worst female on the show, and why?
I got to hear this. I got to hear this, folks.
Gina, go on and kick it off.
Monet is bad. She doesn't want her kids. She don't want the kids to have no type of future. I could say that at least Rock wanted her son to go to school. She at least wanted him to not be a part of what she was a part of. I do think that she should have changed her life if she really didn't want him to be in that. But Monet don't want those kids to have no type of future. She don't want the daughter to go to school. She don't want the son to, I think he wanted to be an artist or something. She don't want them to do nothing but be a part of what her and their dad is.
Okay. So who you say? Monet is the worst?
I would say she is, to me.
Okay. More so than Tasha and Rock. Okay. All right. Shaq, it's on you. Who's the worst mom out of all of them? Monet, Tasha, or Rock?
Oh, mom, Rock.
Oh, not mom. Worst woman. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Worst woman.
Okay, we're gonna take it there. But I would say the worst person is worst person. I'll probably go with Monet as well. Initially, I said Tasha, but like being that Monet kind of got the same. But nah, Monet is the worst. The fact that she, like, her kids, you know, was gonna be nothing else but what they are. So yeah, Monet is the worst. I agree with Gene.
Okay, well that was simple and to the point. Brillo, who's the worst female?
Tasha is the worst,
bro.
The worst on the show. Slimeball Tasha. In the first season, her husband tried to get out the game. She discouraged him. Soon as, you know, wanted to leave the club early, something he's been working for all his life, wanted to leave the club early. She actually saw him going to talk to Angela before he even started smashing Angela, and she immediately just leaves the club and starts in a half relationship with his driver. What else? She manipulated her son into killing his own father.
That was pretty bad.
She never saw no value in cleaning up. She only had aspirations to be a drug man's wife until Ghost wanted to be a square always, but then all of a sudden now she wants to sleep with his lawyer who's a square. I don't understand that. Ghost wanted to get out the game, but now you want to sleep with Terry Silver, who's a square, when Ghost always wanted to be a square. I'm gonna keep it short. I got plenty more to say about Tasha. I just don't want to take up a lot of time, but it's definitely Tasha.
Okay. Paperboy, I skipped you on accident. What's up? Who you got?
Oh no, I'll wait. You can go to
no, go ahead. It was on you. I meant to do you, but I'm trying to do like 3 things at once.
I'm gonna go with Brillo. The same thing. It's Tasha all the way. I mean, Monet, she didn't give her kids a chance. And she does have that strike against her. She didn't give her kids a chance at all. She basically decided for them and said, "This is what you're going to do." But Tasha's kids had a chance, and her daughter got killed because she was out running around with Terry Silver, and her daughter was putting out fires that she should have been putting out. Of course, we already know about her cheating. Terry was on trying to set up a single father.
Waterhead
Take
Silver.
the fall for. Yeah,
I was gonna say
Waterhead.
that too.
Yeah, setting up a single father to take the fall for. Trapping out of a daycare center, putting other kids in danger.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all in the comments say y'all thoughts as well. Who you got?
There's numerous things that she's done, you know what I mean? Besides, like he said, getting her son to kill his father, getting her son to trap for her, because she wanted to live that life. She wanted to get out of that apartment, and she was utilizing her son to do it. I'll show you the game so that you can get us out of here.
Okay. All right, Moochie, who you got?
Many things to count, man. I'll be here all day doing this. She's just a horrible person.
That's why I just ended it.
Yeah, Moochie, who you got?
I feel like if I'm gonna go from who I think is the worst in order, like they're all
bad.
They all got bad points with them.
Yeah,
but the worst out of all of them is Tasha.
Okay.
She showed her true colors from the day you met her. From the day you met her, she wanted to be married to the biggest drug dealer, and he's trying to get out of the game. Let her know all of that. And she wasn't having it. And then the second, when he was almost out, it's like she got in cahoots with Tommy to drag him back in.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, and then when they had to go sell the drugs to get Tariq back, she was really happy about being back in his life again. She's just happy about happy about the hustle. Because she was all for that. She was for that. She was for sticking up his own fundraiser. It's just like she's just crazy with it.
Yeah.
And then from her, the next person I would say is Monette, and then I would say
Rock.
Rock is last to me. Because I feel like she tried to show her son an alternate route, and he didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nita, you've been waiting patiently. Who you got and why? What's your thoughts?
Well, Genia made a good argument for Monet. Now that's what I did. I almost sided with that. Was like my first thought because it felt like she was keeping them kids hostage. I was just like, dang, you're not gonna let them live their dreams. You're not gonna let them do nothing. Like they supposed to be her minions. But at the end of the day, she let it know what it was. The family business was the family business. So Monet, it wasn't like she was trying to paint a different picture. Like, I'm trying to send you to school. I'm trying to do this. She only said that for the basketball player. What's the boy name?
Right.
That's the only person she saw it for. Everybody else, y'all get in line, y'all do it. So it was what it was. It was no deceit in it. It was no, just it. Now, I'm going to go with Tasha because overall, Tasha is a bad person. Like, I did not want to kind of take her there and be like that. I'm not going to include her mothering. I'm not going to say that. Because Tariq was all the way wrong and whatever. So, but on the things that she did do as a choice, as a person, all the stuff everybody named out. They said selling drugs out of a babysitting center. Washing the blue. I mean, just all of those things. Like, I'm not faulting her for bed hopping either. If my husband is not monogamous, don't expect me to be monogamous. That's enough. And if I know it, don't worry about my business. It's my goddamn business. And Yeah, the stuff that she did, she killed Lakeisha. I understand why she did it. A lot of times I understand why she did it. But at the same time, she did a lot of stuff like setting up the dude, the single father, and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah,
she was trash for that. She was fucking trash. So,
especially when he wanted to help anyway, and he wanted to confront Ghost, and she said no. But then you set him up for the murder. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You might as well let him fight him or something. Yeah.
Even saying Tommy killed Ghost. Of all the people, you gonna try to set Tommy up? Tommy,
yeah,
and he didn't even kill.
She did a lot.
She did a lot. She definitely did a lot. So, yeah, she was something else, man. Tasha was something else. Gina, you want to add anything on this before we move on to the next topic?
Oh yeah, I agree with everybody. I do think that Tasha is the overall worst person. Yeah, I do believe that as well.
Not to mention setting up Kanan, getting Ghost to set up Kanan to go to jail, which set up a domino effect that messed up everybody's life.
Right. How about this one too? She used her own son to set up Kanan. That almost cost him his life
twice.
Yeah, it cost all them cops their life. You know what I'm saying? Ghosts like, damn, they got families.
That's why I wish we was talking about worst mother, because it's always accounting for everything, right?
But Tasha would be the worst mother. You put your son in harm's way, using him to, you know what I'm saying, set up Kanan. Kanan could have killed him. He killed all the cops and then stared at him, and Tariq was
no, but the real worst mom, that would have never happened if the real worst mom wouldn't have done what she did.
All right, we about to break it down because Shaq, it seems to think the worst mom is Monet, right?
No, he thinks it's Rock.
I mean, Rock, right?
It all started with Kanan, but it's
okay. Let's kick it off with worst mom. Then go ahead, Shaq. You explain why you feel Rock is the worst mom out of the three.
Well, first of all, Rock is the worst mom because, well, it's kind of the same point as Monet. But Kanan never had a chance. You know, a lot of people want to say, well, at least Rock wanted Kanan to be something different. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Because even Kanan told her, I was going to be here eventually. Like, you wanted me in this. Because if you didn't want me in this, you would have sent me away. So Kanan became who he became from, like, when we know him in Power and when we know him now. Because of Rock's decision. It wasn't because of Kanan. It was because of what she did. So... hey, she's the worst mom, man. Like, none of that stuff that y'all break up in Power would have happened if she would have sent him away. She would have gotten
because she had cut up some dope on the table and was selling drugs. That made her way worse than Tasha letting her daughter get killed, having Tariq go and kill his own father, putting him in danger, and getting Kanan set up, and then almost got Tariq killed. All the stuff that she's done as a parent, not even being there for her kids, having her mama raise them. I mean, we can go down the list like Tasha or Monet taking away her daughter's chance at going to the WNBA to sell drugs, or making her kids be a part of the game just as much as more so than Rock. They never had a chance either. If that's your only argument, they never had a chance either.
I know we don't get to see a lot, but how old was Tariq when Power first started?
He was in 5th grade, they said.
5th grade? Okay. Mm-hmm. And how long did it take him to find out what his parents was doing?
What's worse, never having a start or having a start and getting it taken away? How many rich people commit suicide?
Never having a start and never had a chance to be anything other than what you became is worse.
But think about it. How many people are poor and never commit suicide because they've been poor their whole life? And how many people had something and lose it all and think about killing themselves? It's worse to lose it.
I think it's worse to never have it.
You can't miss what you never had.
Exactly.
No, but in this situation, that don't apply though. Because
why not?
Why not?
Because in this situation, Kanan was gonna always be a drug dealer. right?
How you figure
That
that?
was his choice. He even said it
That
in the
was not
episode.
his choice.
He said
It
it in
wasn't
the
his
episode.
choice.
It was his choice.
All right, hold on. Who wanna get in here on
And I-
Shaq right quick first?
Can I go?
Go ahead, Paperboy. You go
hey,
ahead. What's Shaq
bro.
talking about, man? Get in
Okay, look. He went there. He failed the test on purpose. Okay. She set him up to go to school after school with symphony and all of that stuff. He chose to be in the streets after that. Okay. She can't watch him 20. Was she supposed to sit in the classroom with him?
She
What
raised
you
him to
supposed
be
to do?
that way. If she would have raised him,
She raised him to be that way. No, she kept him from the streets. He wanted to run into the streets.
She'd have been had a corner then, Shaq, if she raised him to be that way. She'd have
Exactly. He would have been a corner boy at
At
5.
the same time as
Right, he'd have been hugging the block.
Scrappy. He would have been running with Scrappy.
If that was
y'all,
he wouldn't even been in school.
See,
Okay,
Shaq always go back to her cutting up the drugs on the table.
Yeah, you want to go
That's
back
his
to the
origin.
cutting up on the table. Okay,
Watch
we saw
that
that
scene,
one
though.
time. It wasn't a daily basis.
It wasn't like
it was
he
one time.
He ran right up the stairs. Rewatch it. He didn't even look over there.
I could play devil's advocate with it because when he walked home, when he got drunk, when we got jumped at the park, they was cutting up drugs in the house. What's his name? Hot House. Yeah, he was cutting up drugs in the house. Then he had the scale and everything out. So okay, he was used to seeing.
why would they show us that if we can't assume that didn't happen often? Come on now.
What? You're making assumptions that you didn't see. Okay,
Y'all making assumptions saying that he there was his choice. That's an assumption. It wasn't his choice.
It was his choice. It was his choice.
If I
He
raised
had to go to
school,
school, and she tells him, "You have to go to school. You have to do this." She's pushing him to do better things. He decided to go out there. Okay, when he was at the pizza parlor, she wasn't there saying, "Okay, look out the window and see what they doing." He was doing that on his own because that's what he wanted to do. Okay, you can't sit up there and make it seem like, okay, she's supposed to make every decision for him. Yeah, she's the parent and she's gonna make certain decisions, and she tried to do everything she could. But at the same time, she can't be in the classroom with him. She can't take the test for him. She can't be following him around to make sure he don't do stuff all day. Okay, he has to make some decisions on his own, as we all do.
Yeah,
hey,
you can't
Nita,
blame everything on her.
So
Nita, hold on. Let Nita say something right quick. Nita, go ahead. What you want to say on that?
I'm glad Paperboy did that shit because another man needs to hold another man accountable. That whole shit where y'all not trying to hold men accountable, I ain't here for the bullshit. I'm not. And that's exactly what everybody is trying to do when they sit up here. That's why when I get so passionate about kids and how they are doing things, and everybody be like, "Where the mama? Where the mama? Where the mama?" What? He's doing something as well. Just like Paperboy said, she didn't give him the order to go shoot Buck 20. That is what set off this whole course of events.
So y'all think that he's done all this by his own?
Hold on, Shaq. Let her finish right quick. Go ahead, finish. Nita.
If he hadn't done that dumb shit, we would have been good.
Okay, go ahead, Shaq.
So y'all say all these decisions that he made, y'all don't think that Rock contributed to those decisions? I just think that was his personal decision.
It was his personal decision. Did she tell him to do the shit?
But the things that we
tell him
do
to
as a
do
child,
anything that he did,
the things that we do as a child, we see from our parents. Come on now, we are a product of our environment.
She ain't see him kill. He didn't see her kill anybody.
If he was raised correctly, is Davina gonna start smoking crack?
Exactly.
Oh, come on now. She got
You
a little
just said
sister.
what we do. We get
Yeah, but you
She would be in the crack house with her mom if she didn't have
And
a
that
little
argument
sister.
right there is bullshit. Because don't even try that, man. I see
Some
people
people
every
do the
day that grow up
opposite.
in those predicaments where they parents might be crackheads, they might be cokeheads, they might be on heroin, they might be all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
See,
and they don't choose that. They don't choose that avenue to go down.
First of all, I didn't bring
right
up Davina. It's different from everybody else. I'm just saying with Kanan,
that whole
how's
cop out.
it different?
Let me say, dude.
Hey,
the
if
whole
he
cop-
was
Hold on.
If he was,
let me
y'all
hear
said
from
he
Brillo, right?
Rock's.
Go ahead,
Hold
Shaq.
on,
Finish.
hold on.
Go ahead,
One more
finish,
point. One
Shaq.
point.
Then we gonna get to you, Brillo. Go ahead.
One
Then
more
I want to
point.
hear from Gina after you, Brillo. Go
Your
ahead.
argument is irrelevant, bro.
Y'all say that Rock raised Kanan to go to school. She wanted him to be different. If he was so much as raised right that The Rock was doing what she was supposed to do, then he would have taken that test seriously. Y'all cannot tell me that he flunked that test and it was just his personal decision and Rock had nothing to do with that. She didn't contribute in no way.
Okay, so at this
All
point,
right, so
okay,
look, let me say something, bro.
Hold on.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Brillo, then
Go ahead.
Gina, then
That
we'll
whole
get back to you,
it's gonna be
Brillo.
quick. That Shaq, that whole cop out as to us as black men and stuff don't like Kanan didn't have a choice. Like that's what they want you to believe. You always have a choice, and that's what I tell my students. You have a choice. Like even
Bro.
though her mom was on that path, you still have a choice. He's a young adult. Like you make your own decisions, and you be held accountable by those decisions. So Kanan chose to go and kill Buck 20. Nobody told him that. He let Famous put the battery in his back. Nobody told Kanan to do that. Nobody told him to fail that test. She bought a lunch to the test so he could so he could not be hungry. Like she was trying to be a great mother. Like he made those choices, and you always have a choice. Don't ever let nobody tell you that you didn't have a choice. And the last thing, at the end of that episode, he even said it like they want to tell us that we don't have a choice, so they don't have to think about us, so they don't have to worry about us and think about the problems. But yes, he made the choice to be a diva, to sell drugs, man. That was on him.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying that Rock 100%, put that like you said, put the brain in his back. I'm just saying that battery, yeah. Well, it's late, like you said.
Right,
but,
right. And shout out to the 100+ people still rocking with us, watching the show. Thank you. Please subscribe. Get up, everybody that got a channel on here.
Man. We
subscribe.
always got a choice, man. They try to box us in, man. He could have passed that test, man.
So if you have a choice,
He
don't blame Tasha for
Tariq
killing Ghost.
She told him to do it.
She
put the battery in his back.
Right?
It was her
Jukebox
plan.
don't have a choice. Jukebox ain't out there selling drugs like her dad. She chose not to do it. She said she's not going to do it. So get out of here with all that, man. Everybody has a choice.
I'm not saying
Everybody has a choice, bro.
Tasha put the battery in his back. It was her play.
Hold on, because
after you say this, Shaq, I want to hear from Gina, then Moochie.
I understand y'all get a little passionate. I may be a little younger than you all, so
you passionate too. Come on.
I'm just saying this.
It's all fun, Shaq.
I'm just
People
saying
you got to calm down, but you don't listen to that. Do you? I'm just joking.
Supposed to.
Everybody passionate, but we all got it. Nobody is upset. So
y'all watching it. It's all love.
It's all love. People just get passionate about their points. That's all. But nobody is enemies. Go ahead, Shaq.
I'm just saying that. Man, all that just made me miss my point. You can go, Gina.
You didn't harness that big L energy, man. All right. Gina, let me hear from you, sis. What you think about what Shaq's saying and what he thinks that Rock is the worst mom?
I do see Shaq's point. I do understand what he's saying. He feels like Tariq went in his position if Rock was not the one that birthed Kanan, who corrupted Tariq. But I do think that Tasha, she's bad. I do have my points with Rock as well. But Tasha, like, she's evil. She was best friends with somebody. She didn't give a damn about their kid. She's always, oh, my son. But she didn't give a damn about Cash. That was slimy. She didn't give a damn about Ghost. Like Brillo said, she saw him talking to the girl. Me personally, my husband's across the room talking to somebody. Hi, how you doing?
Up.
We're the same.
Introducing yourself.
We're the
like
same
a wife.
So yeah, I don't understand how she, and then that same, the way she did Sean, she was dirty. She never with the youngest baby. And now she got a free ride to witness protection. And Big Mama still got the baby. Big Mama should be able to live her life, and she can't because she has a child to raise. Because of course she can't go with Tariq. So yeah, I do understand. Like, I do have my issues with Rock, which I do think that she's flawed. She's definitely flawed. And y'all saw how Patina Miller, the actress, says that she's flawed.
Shaq, where you go, man? They done ran you off, ran you home, man.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. Come on,
Don't
now.
worry about them comments. All right,
Oh,
Moochie,
no,
what you?
I got a whole bunch of, I got a whole lot to say about that.
I know. Let me hear from Moochie. She been waiting patiently. What you think, Moochie, about Shaq and what he's saying?
Well, with that, it was always his choice to me. It was always his choice from the beginning. He made a bunch of bad decisions that basically caused all of the fighting towards Unique's crew and her, because they already had everything smoothed out, and then he went and did that and shot Buck 20. Then as far as he's still defying her. The same thing with the stash house. You know, he was supposed to stay inside. He still went outside to go talk to that girl. He defied her then. And I'm okay. I'll even go back. Even if she would have dropped him to the grandmother's house, he still would have defied her again and came back into the neighborhood and been living his own own little thing, doing sneaky stuff. He's still not telling her everything.
I'm talking earlier.
His whole point is going back to when he's a kid. She corrupted him from the very get-go.
With the fight?
Yeah, back in the 80s. Yeah,
I'm talking even younger than that. I'm saying that she
just being his mama. Period was just the wrong. It was just horrible. Period.
Well, he's got his uncles there too, but he has his uncles there. They have the flashy cars and all of that. So he's seeing this lifestyle the whole way through. But I think she tried to keep it hidden from him the best that she could.
And what I'm saying is, unfortunately, I'm just saying, unfortunately, you know, it's not the case for everybody. All right. Like Brillo said, we all have a choice, right? I agree to that. And, you know, some will make it out and some won't. And unfortunately, I feel like Kanan is one of the ones who didn't make it out, man. And he was influenced by what he saw when he was growing up, and he became who he was always going to become. And I think Rock she was lying to herself when she was saying that she wanted Kanan to be something else, because he was never going to be something else. He was always going to be what he became to be.
All right, we got a new person on the show just joined, the one and only infamous CJ.
Oh my God!
The infamous CJ came and showed his face and gonna put his name and face on his comments. You know, so that's what's up, man. What's up, CJ? What you want to say about Shaq and what's going on with this?
About Shaq? Nah, he's good.
Oh well, what you want to talk about? I mean, that's what you talk about. Not necessarily Shaq as a person. I'm saying his comments about Rock and the lady.
Yeah, so I think Tasha is worse because they had the means, so they didn't have to live that way at all. Get up, my kids right here. So Raquel, like she was already in there, right? We're obviously just in the beginning of Kanan's side, but with Tasha, they could have just done almost anything else. He could have, even right now, he's doing everything he's doing to get money while he's in college. All of that they would have had already. They would have millions. We didn't really find out until later. He had a penthouse. Same as Kanan, he was like gifted and all that. And then he still had another sister. I mean, besides the one we were going to talk about. But all of the stuff that ended up happening was because of Tariq's decisions, not necessarily Tasha being the bad one, but she's worse in a way because she could have just skipped all that. We wouldn't have gotten any of that if she would have just let Ghost get out, even before Tariq stayed in.
Okay, so are you saying that Rock is the worst, or Tasha, or Monet?
Tasha.
I don't even count Monet.
Okay. All right. So Shaq, you all by yourself. You on the island over here, Temptation Island.
Monet's with adults though, basically.
Yeah, because he in prison, huh?
But I'm saying they're pretty much adults though, so that doesn't really compare the same way.
Okay. Anybody got anything they want to add to this?
No, I mean, I said what I had to say. It's
you
done.
done.
We'll
I mean,
just,
Shaq, you by yourself, bro.
We could just let the chat decide because we got our own opinions, but it'll all come down to the poll. I think I'll win. I'm confident.
I don't think so.
And remember, if I do win, it's 1 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just want that. I just want that win now. I just want that win.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. You talking about all of that? You talking about a mother that had to raise 3 people. She had to raise both her brothers, and she had to raise a son, and she had to run a criminal organization. Okay, and she had to do it with a whole bunch of men trying to knock her down while she was doing it. He made his own decisions because he didn't want for nothing. He didn't have to go out on the corner. He didn't have to do any of that. She gave all of that to him. She was doing it so that he didn't have to. All he had to do was go to school. He chose not to.
Yep.
Which actually makes sense now because him and Tariq are the same person. They didn't need anything. Their parents was giving them everything. He corrupted him to do the same thing that he did.
What?
And follow the
We're
same
just getting
path that
Tariq's
he
story
did.
again.
What's up?
We're just getting Tariq's story again, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's Tariq's
exactly.
story again. Yeah.
That's all
I
it
say
was.
that all the time is because I think Tariq was a minor, so he couldn't do all the shooting that you could do with an adult. Malik, whatever, I think that's his name, something like that. The actor that plays Kanan now.
Yeah.
Something like Malik, but
something like that. I don't think.
I mean, I'm
Malik,
not saying it.
Go ahead.
I know he's like 22.
Like Malachi.
Guess I guess.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
But
Mecca,
they basically had the same trajectory.
because he's an
they
adult.
both got the same trajectory, bro. They didn't.
Yeah,
They didn't.
but
They
you can't-
they didn't need to do any of that.
I'm just saying
No,
we
but I'm saying,
can't just
you cannot
bail
make
out.
this show.
Hold on, we just can't.
You cannot make the show with
Rock out though.
a minor.
He was influenced in some way.
Nobody says she good.
Nobody's saying Rock 100%. We just saying
All
Tasha
three of
was.
them were trash people when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? They all got these flaws. They all did dirty stuff.
Right.
But at the same time,
cleaner trash.
Rock at least gave him an option. She did everything so that he didn't have to. Just like Ghost did everything so Tariq didn't have to. They chose that avenue. They chose to make those decisions to go that route. They didn't have to.
Mm-hmm. Nita, you want to add anything to this?
That's an assumption also, because you say that I'm making an assumption by saying that when he walked in the house, they breaking down drugs. We only saw that one time, but you don't know if that was the only time. So we both making assumptions, really.
Bro, it's not even that. It's not even the fact that even if it is the only
though.
time, they had enough money. He had enough money that he didn't have to touch drugs ever in his life.
But if you're raised around that, you don't know no other avenue.
That doesn't matter, bro.
What
It happens in the hood every day.
Though?
I don't know where you grew up at, but I grew up. Where I grew up, I seen a lot of that, and a lot of my friends seen a lot of that. That don't mean that's the avenues that they took. That's not the avenue that I took.
I grew up in Puerto Rico. There's drugs everywhere.
So go ahead with all
I've
that,
never touched
man.
a drug in my
No,
life.
you can make your own decisions. These are choices. You're a person.
But can I say something before Nita goes?
Go ahead, Gina. Then we're gonna go to Nita.
Okay, my mom was a single mom. So there's me, and then I have 3 brothers after me. My mom, at some points, worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs. My brother, seeing that my mom was a single mom, breaking her back, he still chose to go out to the streets and be a street pharmacist. He didn't see my mom don't even smoke, none of that. So he never saw my mom do that, but he did turn around and run that way. If we're going to go by seeing your parents, I do think that he should have got his ass up and went and got 3 jobs, because that's what he saw coming up. But he didn't do that. He wanted the fast money. He wanted to be like his friends. He wanted to do this, that, and the third. He didn't want to split money 4 ways, because my mom had 4 children. So what he wanted to do was go get his own money and have everything to himself. As parents, I understand, Shaq, you don't have any children at the moment. so you don't see. That's a hard pill to swallow when you bust your ass every day to go out and make a way for your kids and you don't do nothing criminal, and they turn around and they still feel that they're going to make their own choices and go do what they wanted to.
Yep.
See,
And
I'm
it
not
goes down
saying
to what
that
we was
people
talking
can't.
about earlier,
I'm not.
Shaq. And I know, I mean,
Hold on,
Hold on,
said,
paper boy. Hold on,
go
paper
ahead.
boy. Hold on, Shaq. Shaq, don't forget your point. All right, Nita, go ahead. She's been waiting patiently.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's all
No,
good.
absolutely, genius. That is exactly what I am saying. And the fact that we was on the March channel, and I brought it up, and I was saying that, you know, she's doing this, she's doing that. She never shut him down. She always allowed him to hang himself. She gave him room to tell her the truth. She never shut him down. She never did none of that shit. Like every time I saw him interact with Marvin act like he didn't want to give him the time of motherfucking day. He took his motherfucking key from his house, but he trusts him. Why? Because he got motherfucking meat between his legs. Get the fuck out of here! Like, no, we not doing it.
CJ, I got a question for you, man. Do blondes have more fun, man?
This is my girl, man. I didn't want this shit, man.
Things we do for the women we love, huh? Hold on, before we get to you, CJ, let me hear Shaq. I don't want him to lose this point. Go ahead, Shaq.
See, I gave y'all credit on y'all point. Like, y'all making great points. I understand, Paperboy, that not every kid chooses that avenue. But remember what I said. Kanan is the example of the ones that didn't choose the alternative.
That's not what you said. You saying that now, but that's not what you said.
Yeah,
exactly what I just said.
You backpedaling and popping it.
Yeah,
Well, don't try that with me,
He said he
bro.
never had a choice.
Okay, so when this is over,
you do realize that
I
this is
said the
recorded,
exact same
right?
thing.
You do realize that
He
this is
chose the
recorded.
opposite, just like you said, Shaq. He chose the opposite. He chose. Right?
Yeah,
exactly. You just told on yourself,
bro. Let it
That's all
go.
we were saying.
Because of influence, y'all taking little steps of what I'm saying, and you know,
No, bro. It's
I've
like
said because of influence, put it all
these
together. I
ladies
made
just
my
told
point.
you, and just like I told you earlier, you're missing it from a completely different aspect because you are not a parent. Okay.
Yep.
Get it right, dude. It's
Yeah,
not. It's no
everybody on the
disrespect to
panel
you,
is
but you're not.
parents
You're not.
except for you,
Gina
actually.
broke it
Trust
down
me,
to
you're
you
not there yet, bro.
perfectly in a parent's aspect.
My baby's 13. Y'all know I asked
This is
y'all
things
about
that
the
we know that you don't know yet.
Yeah.
y'all know I asked y'all about the safest position in football, because that's what I'm going to do with my baby. If he turns around and tomorrow tells me, "Oh, I want to be a drug dealer," I'm gonna knock his ass out. But he hasn't seen that from me or his dad. He's seen us hardworking parents. That's what he lives in. That's
And
what he
because you're not seeing it from that aspect, you're missing a lot of things that are going on in the show and the things that she's saying are going
See,
over your head because
if
you
we
don't
saw
understand.
Rock was the parent that Genius said she was, then I would have a different point. But the only time we saw Rock when Kanan was young was when she was breaking down drugs at a table.
Wait a
But
minute.
just like Gina said, we're
hold
not
on,
talking about
CJ.
the parents. We're talking about the decisions that the kid has made.
All right, hold on, Paperboy. Nita, go ahead. Then
As a woman, as a mother of a boy, she's not supposed to teach him how to defend himself. That's just basic 101. You want to be walking around here looking like a pussy, getting your ass beat running home?
See, y'all going back to 1985. I'm going back even.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't.
You just said that.
That's the same scene.
Yeah,
where
you
he
just brought up
ran past.
1985 though. You just brought it up.
The delusion.
You just brought up
Go ahead to go back
1985
to the videotape and see where you went wrong, young blood.
Yeah, bro.
See,
This is
y'all
recorded.
not
You
getting
mentioned
my point. See,
1985 on the table,
I see where y'all coming from,
Yeah.
but that's not what I meant. I meant something else, but I see where y'all coming from now.
That's not what
They
you
say
said.
say what you mean and mean what you say,
Okay,
bro.
it's a lot of bias in this panel right now. It's a lot
No.
of bias. It's a lot of
No.
bias in this panel.
All right,
It's about a
hold on, CJ. Let's see. He new on the panel. Let's see, and he don't come on much. So go ahead, CJ. He do got a lot of comments in the comment section though. But go ahead.
All right, so I told Key earlier that the whole thing with the Norteños and Norteños, right? I was wrong, and in the comments, what I did was I pretended that I was saying something else, that's kind of what he's doing now. That's what Shaq is kind of doing. He's doing the changing the argument and then bringing up something that, and then now he's gone. But so I understand what
big
they're
L
saying.
school of argument.
And what they're saying about being parents, I understand that. Obviously, it's almost like if you were bullied or you were short, you're always looking up, and then when you're tall, you kind of learn the other side as well. I know it maybe doesn't seem to make sense, but that's what they mean by
I get what you're
it's
saying.
different to have to be a kid and have a parent, to being a parent and having a kid.
You see it
Because
from a
you're still
different
gonna go to your
perspective,
parent
bro.
about how to parent your kid. But I mean, I'm not trying to attack you at all. But what I'm trying to say too, I think we're forgetting that we're in different eras. So for 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, Tasha to keep going on and on and on when James was already like, yo, we're set, we're good, we don't need any of this. And we could do the clean side. And for her to keep going on and on and on about that, that's what I think that makes her the worst one. Not because who taught how to do what with which drug. That's not what I'm talking about. For me, Raquel has not done any of those things. We only seen that Tasha and James had a penthouse, millions, and that she go out, completely out of her way just to keep basically not pushing him to do it, but saying that that's what she wants her husband to stay on. So therefore, it was easy for her to keep her kid in it. When 1985, 1991, it was way more of a acceptable thing to have some type of side hustle compared to somebody that's already a millionaire. You don't see millionaires right now trying to be like, I'm gonna start selling drugs. That wouldn't even make sense. Like, I don't know. I hope it makes sense. I'm trying.
CJ, man, you're two different people between on person and comments. You know, I done seen you on here before, so I know. But people seeing the good side of you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I get nervous, man. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, here go one thing Ron Mitchell say, but in my opinion, you kind of contradict yourself, Ron Mitchell. You said being a parent doesn't have anything to do about it. You help raise your two nieces and nephew. You don't have to be a parent to understand. But if you help raise them, what did you say? That's being a parent?
Yeah, that's being a parent.
Okay,
right.
I'm a stepdad, but I've parented him for 10 years.
Right. So basically, Ron, you say being a parent don't mean nothing, but I help be a parent.
Yeah.
I get it, though.
Don't have to be a biological to be parent.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And nobody said biological.
Anything but biological, because I'm not a biological parent either.
Yeah, but it's still parenting. So there you go.
All right. Anybody got anything to add on this one? Shaq, you tap out.
Yeah, man. I'm never gonna win tonight, so I'm good.
You need L.
We need Big L to come.
But I've learned a lot tonight. However, I still believe in my point, but I learned a lot from you guys, so I thank you. But I'm done with this topic.
Hey, no problem, man. I mean, I see what you're saying, but your argument applies to the other people as well in a way, just maybe in reverse. You say maybe he didn't have a chance, but then you could say that maybe Tariq had a chance and it was taken away. I mean, then also it's assumptions, like it's assumptions in a lot of stuff, but you put a little more weight on the assumption that that was an ongoing thing all the time, where there's no evidence of that. So, and then like Nita say, even with the batteries and go beat them up. I mean, she a single mom trying to raise a boy in tough New York. What's she supposed to do? Have that big ass boy talking about this? All right, you mama's baby, and run home crying every day. She gotta make him stand up for himself.
See, y'all. See, I never intended to say that she shouldn't have taught him that. See, that I'm saying that being that she was in that game, having Kanan or not giving Kanan away to probably her mom to raise him, that was the mistake that Rock made. That's
now you're expecting us to know what you assume that you meant. We can't assume what you meant.
See, I'm clarifying it. I'm clarifying my point.
And then also keep in mind, everybody that's a drug dealer like her, children don't be getting in that life also. So, because I know some people whose parents were big time drug dealers, and they didn't become drug dealers. They did used to steal their parents' money though. His dad used to have money in garbage bags, black garbage bags, stashed.
That's the same point that Paperboy said, and I'm saying that's true. Like, because I know people like that as well. See, I grew up in the struggle. You know, I didn't stay in the struggle, but you know, I grew up in it. You know what I mean? And that is true. It's some people that choose a different avenue. I'm just saying, unfortunately, Kanan is, you know, the kid who didn't choose the different avenue, but he was influenced.
But you can't say that he never had a chance. He did have a chance, and he had a choice. That was the original argument.
Yeah, because he could have went to the other school, or he could have moved with his other family. He could have got out of it.
I'm gonna put the poll up right now. Who's the worst mom?
We'll never talk about it again.
Tasha, Rock, or Unique?
Okay, and for everybody in the comments that's putting me and Big L together, Big L is his own person. All right, Big L is his own person. I'm not saying that I disagree with a lot of Big L say. I just feel like, you know, I'm just, you know, Big L, I got a lot of respect for Big L. You know what? Forget about that. Y'all can put me together. Y'all can put us together.
No, you already
don't do that. Don't do that to you. Don't do that to yourself.
Big L, I know he's watching. Get on the link is up, bro, in the comments. Get on here, man. Get on here, man.
Big L, he got scared.
You know that's not going to happen. We know that's not going to happen.
He got demoralized from that beatdown last night. I didn't know. I thought he was Big Bad Wolf, man. But you know, I guess
he's suffering from smoke inhalation right now because he got all the smoke last night.
Wow.
Just leave it alone.
Inhalation.
I respect it.
I like that smoke inhalation.
Hey y'all, it's been real, man. I got to get up early. So I'm
all right, bro.
Y'all, man.
Definitely, man.
Hey, how the first day of school go, bro? Hold up.
Oh man, it was cool, man. Masked up, be safe. I was just with the teachers doing little meetings and stuff. So, but we do have to have COVID tests daily. Got to wear a mask, temperature checks daily. So I feel a little better.
Do they hurt the COVID test?
No, we just do they do the saliva. They don't have to stick it up your nose no more.
Good.
Oh man, when I was on the movie set, we did the one up your nose every day.
Oh no, it depends on who does it.
They started letting me do it to myself, and I poked myself harder than they did one time. I poked the damn tear out. I'm like, damn.
Oh shit!
Okay. All right, y'all. I'll holler at you.
All right, Brillo.
All right, man. You take it easy. All right, man. So yeah, a couple times when they did it, I was good though. But when I did myself, I did it the worst. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm getting the memory right here is where I felt like it went. But then I started just barely sticking it in and rubbing it in. And I'm
right,
like, oh, this
because
ain't nothing.
it's supposed to be so contagious. I don't even understand why you can't just swab your mouth like you're supposed to.
I don't know if that was out yet or we didn't have it. Yeah, because this was in February. Yeah, I did all that stuff in February, filming these shows. So
no, they ain't have it out there. They just had the rapid test maybe like a few months ago.
Oh, okay, all right.
Also about Tasha, like she let the kids live with Big Mama. She let Big Mama raise the kids, and then y'all still got a problem with that too. There's that.
So you defended Tasha?
Rock though. Rock is actually the leader, and she's a queen pin. Tasha, like CJ said, all she had to do was just stay in the penthouse. She would have been fine.
Start out a queen pin. All this stuff happened after '85 when he was what? How many?
No, she wasn't. She was already in the drug game when she was pregnant with Kanan.
Pregnant with Kanan. Like,
well, she was with the cop.
I think
she was with the cop.
I don't live in delusion. I live with what I see on the screen.
She started at 85.
So
she was supposed to be with
over 86.
Hold on, what you say, CJ?
She was supposed to be pregnant by DEFCON, so she was already in the game.
All right, what you say, CJ?
No, she started at 85, and then she took over at 86 when her boyfriend died.
When a boyfriend died.
That's what the character description says.
She was a
mean, that's
girlfriend.
wrong.
She was a
That's not an
hustler's
opinion. That's
girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's what she was.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Oh wait, I got a question.
Go ahead.
So
CJ,
you know
I
that
ain't
money.
having it with you tonight. I will cut this camera, slam off. I'm not doing you tonight. You
Oh, she's talking to me.
He been on good behavior. He ain't did nothing.
He has been. Not in the comments.
Because he's a different person in the comments.
Okay.
All right,
Right.
so the
That's his alter ego.
Pulling the shack on it.
The keyboard gangsters.
Right.
The October. So
Go
October
ahead,
9th,
CJ.
right? October 9th, 1974 to August 15th, 1975. It's 310 days. And people are stuck on it like it's not possible that it could be somebody else's kid and now it has to be Howard's kid. You could be pregnant for 10 plus months. You could be pregnant for 44 plus weeks. It's 310 days. That's what I keep saying. Like, I don't know why so
Maybe
many
she gave birth early.
No, I'm saying so.
that's
Not
true.
only could it be, not only could it be somebody else's kid.
That's true. No,
I
I'm
know.
saying that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I know. But not only that, if she's already proven that she can cheat, she can easily have cheated on Howard. So as soon as they give us that little cliffhanger, everybody, I mean thousands of people, maybe millions, just went in on the fact that, okay, this is my kid now. He just said that. Somebody saying something doesn't make it a fact. He took the blood, but there's no way he tested it and came back with it that day. He would have showed up with results.
She basically
he
said
confronted
that
her, remember?
without saying it.
Yeah, I know that. But I think she can make it seem like it is his kid, and that would keep him protected because Howard is the main cop coming after them.
Okay.
But the whole thing with the death sentence that they gave him, it's not going to work out like that. I just don't think it's going to work out like that. But I mean, that's a decent point. I ain't gonna say it's a good point. It's a decent point.
Ladies,
I mean,
what do y'all think about this comment?
It's a reach, but I mean,
let me ask the ladies this. I mean, of course, everybody free, but Gina, I ain't heard from you in a while, and Moochie. Courtney said pregnancy is technically 10 months, but most have the child in 9 months. I never heard of this before.
Yeah, but it could take more than a month.
Ladies, hold on. I know you, Department of Corrections. Hold up.
That's true. That's true. You can go over your
felony. There's no way that'll happen.
You can go over, and then you'll be induced if you go over.
Yeah,
It won't let you go over too long, but it just depends on the baby. Like my brother, he wouldn't come out for nothing. It took a while. They had to induce my mom.
He was having a good time.
Yeah, he didn't want to come out for nothing. But yeah, that's true.
Why would they induce you? Is it what, a danger to the baby or the mom or what?
Yes, it's a danger to both, to go too far, to go too long.
Yeah, because the baby can go to the bathroom in the sack, in the amniotic.
They gotta take them
and that boo-boo start getting big, huh?
They could get sick from that.
I never heard that before. I never knew that. Learn something new every day. CJ,
we don't know what Howard has on.
Go ahead. My bad.
We don't know what Howard has on. We don't know what she has on Howard. So I'm sure Howard could have took her in a long time ago, but we don't know what she has on him that's preventing him from doing that.
No. I get that. All I'm saying is that people took what he said like that's fact, and that's it. Everybody made all these theory videos and everything.
So you think she was getting down with 3 people at one time? That's what you saying?
Okay, what proof do we have that the person does not do that?
No, I'm just asking.
Where's the evidence?
That's what you're saying? That she had one dude in prison and was out.
He had the evidence that he's the dad. It was on the computer screen.
We don't have any.
He was locked up at the time when he was
conceived. Too many people took it as 9 months exactly is what it takes to make a baby. That's not a fact.
She basically confirmed that it's her child without saying that it's his child. When they had that conversation outside of her house, she basically confirmed it.
So you saying it could have happened earlier than what he's thinking?
No. Well, I'm saying it could still be the dad could still be the dad that he thought it was the whole time. Because it's just 10 months and a week. He made
She
it seem
didn't
like
deny it.
he
She
knows
didn't
for a
deny it,
fact
though.
that it's not. Well, that's why I said what I said earlier.
Yeah.
That I think that would be a good way for her to protect her son by saying, okay, yeah, this is your kid, and that way she keeps him out of trouble that way. When it comes to
I don't think they
on the
would
legal
have
side.
even introduced that into the storyline if it didn't have some significance.
Right.
We're also following
I
Nicole
still
that
stop out
Kanan
there
supposedly
before
started
you.
at 11, but really he started at 15. So I mean, we clearly established
But
it's not
at
a
the
perfect
time
show,
that they did
and I'm not
Power,
saying
I
I'm
don't
right either.
believe that they thought that they were going to blow up like that and then do prequels and then other books. They wasn't thinking about that in 2013, 2014 when Power came out. They weren't sure, oh, this show is going to blow up. Everybody's going to love it. We're going to have extra books and all of that. So they may have put it 11. And then now that they're doing this one, they put it 15.
It's still the same writer
Oh,
though. It's
hold
still
that
Sasha
thought
Penn.
right quick, CJ Brillo. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate your comments tonight. Yeah, I got a video for that for you. That's my video from when I went to visit Puerto Rico.
With TV
That's
shows,
a DJ joke. I gotta make
with
you
TV
laugh.
shows, things change as time goes on. When Cosby Show did their pilot, Sandra wasn't even in the Cosby Show. Denise was the oldest child. Then they went back and they wrote Sandra in as the child that was in college.
Right.
I don't know how many people
Yeah, they
watched
do
the
that
House
all
of
the
Pain,
time.
but the original House of Pain, the nephew that played CJ, Alan Payne, he was originally their son. And then when they went back and rewrote it, they added Lance Gross as Calvin, their son, and CJ was then their nephew. So the shows, they change things up all the time as time goes on. When they find out that the show is definitely blowing up and we're going to do more things with it.
Good point. We got my boy Detroit in the house. What's up, Detroit?
I actually agree with CJ. I actually agree with CJ, man. I don't think he's the father, man. I don't think he's the father. I think he's lying. And
It only gives him 50% anyways.
Exactly.
For the
I just
bone
think
marrow.
he's lying.
And like I told Larry, and everybody yelled at me for I don't know an hour, that you have to be 18. Which finally they confirmed that. I was waiting for Larry to. I literally went over there for an hour and a half waiting for Larry to be like, "Okay, you were right."
No, Larry got smoked tonight, but Larry did
I know.
Larry did say that, you know what I mean, you could do that, but you gotta have your mother or your father to sign off on it. He did say
Parental
that.
consent.
Yeah.
Miss
And she
Crafty
said that
say
as
maybe
well.
she don't know who the father is, or maybe she was possibly 16.
She could have been
I
raped
don't
too.
know.
She acted kind of big to almost being raped this one time too.
Yeah,
She
I
said she was
do.
16. She said she was 16.
Maybe
Okay, I
that's
got
why
a
she
picture
can't
of the
stand
screen
him.
right here. don't know if this helps.
Maybe that's why she kept it a secret, because old man, what's his name? God damn it. Howard is older than her. That's why she kept it a
Yeah, he's
secret.
like, Howard is 43, and I think he would have been 28 when Raquel
Around
was
that time.
16.
And he got a 16-year-old pregnant. Okay.
Yeah, so she's
That's
31
why he
now,
don't know
and she
he
was
the
16 at the
father.
time.
He ain't that much older than her though.
He don't. Well, we don't know how old he is, do we? Did they say how old he is?
No. Hold on. He was in the force for 25 years. So 25 plus 18. You at least got to be 18 to be a cop. 43.
That's true.
No, I don't think it's really gonna matter because he ain't never getting that marrow. So
no. I'm not
That'll be our
talking about that.
last topic before we get up out of here tonight. Since you brought it up, Detroit, I'm gonna let you kick it off. Is Howard gonna get that marrow donation from Kay's Anatomy, and we're gonna go from the bottom up. So
no. Simple no. Rock not doing that. No. That's not that. He ain't the father anyway. But no.
So is that how it's not gonna happen? That they gonna try, and then they gonna find out he ain't the father, or
man, don't. This is so easy, man. Don't let the writing trick y'all. I'm telling you, he's not the father.
Okay. All right. Well, that was simple. CJ, what's up? He gonna get the donation or what?
So just like on the Shy, the Olympics coming to Chicago made no sense. I don't think they're gonna do a surgery on Power Book 3 racing. So no.
All right, Gina, what you think? You think he gonna get that donation, or he a dead man walking?
No, I don't think that he's gonna get it. She can't stand that man. I don't think that she's gonna allow him to do it.
He ain't gonna be able to manipulate nothing to nothing. It's just he out of luck.
Yeah, I think so. I think she'd rather kill him first.
Dang.
Damn. On the side note, Dale says Howard is 12 years older than Rock. Damn. I don't know how he came up with that, but that means if she was 16, he would be what, 28?
Like I said, he's 43. Like I said.
Damn. How did you all come up with 43?
Okay, so he's been in the force for 25 years, like the captain said.
He did say that.
Plus, you got to be at least 18 to be a cop. So 43. So he's at least 43, which means he was 28 when she was 16. So even if it's really his dad, he's still wilding. Like, he's still 28 with a 16-year-old.
Yeah, because
she might have want to hide that.
Show, right?
She's 31 now, yeah. Minus 15, 16.
Wow. Yeah.
So him even bringing that out, his ass is grass.
Yeah. That's damn. What the hell was he doing with her, man?
Well, didn't Moochie say but last week that was kind of common in that time?
That's a big difference, though.
Heck, he is.
R. Kelly was around during that time.
A 23-year-old and a 28-year-old.
R. Kelly was in his 20s then.
Especially with him being a police officer.
Yeah,
he was a cop.
This is the 70s we talking about, y'all. Because remember, he was born in 1975.
Which is what Lamont was saying. That
that's a good point.
Going after jukebox.
Right. I'm thinking R. Kelly in his 20s in the 91, 92. So in the 70s, okay. Wow. Rondell was born in 54.
But they wasn't doing all that statutory rape stuff that often.
Right. Yeah, women's rights wasn't that strong back then. All right, Gina. Oh, I already asked you. All right, Shaq, what's up? You think he gonna get the K's Anatomy donation, or that ain't even his kid?
Well, I don't really have I don't have really opinion on whether or not he's the dad or not. However, if he is, I think he gets it, because I think at the end of the day he's a cop, and Rock needs her organization, so he can mess up her organization anytime if he really wanted to. So
not if he dead and she let him die.
Yeah, he's not the only cop in the world.
Yeah, but I'm saying though he is one. He know how to get to Rock if he can mess up her organization.
He ain't did it yet.
Well, that because he took Unique side. I mean, he know about Unique. He know Unique hang. He know how he can mess Unique up. I'm pretty sure he knows how he can mess up.
Do you think he took Unique side because he mad about the former relationship with Rock?
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I say, do any of y'all think he took Unique side because of the former relationship with Rock?
No, I think that he actually had respect for Rock. I think he had respect for Rock, but see, Rock, she don't play the game like they probably the game was like how the way they played it. You know, we saw what she did. She went and got Unique's drop and messed that up. Yeah, I mean, that's something that they probably would have never done. So I think it's decisions like that they don't agree with. But I don't know. You know, it could be probably because they didn't end well. It could be anything, really.
CJ, you was trying to say something?
Nah.
All right. Moochie. Oh no, Paperboy. Go ahead. Then Moochie and Nita to wrap it up. Y'all get the closing
No.
last words.
No. In the statement.
Okay. Short and sweet. Moochie, what do you think? He gonna get that donation or what?
Like I said before, only way he's getting that is if Kane get
it was
jammed
her,
up
Mike.
and she got to get him out of jail or something like that. That's the only way I could see it happening.
Sounds like Godzilla.
If Kane gets jammed up.
Okay. So yeah, then he definitely owe her pretty much his life.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but when Nita said that Kane is a grown man, so he don't need to run to his father. He can just go do the bed.
Wait, what?
No, Kanan said he was a grown man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but he's not. But he ain't a grown man though.
He said he was.
But he's not.
Everybody's grown until they get some time, get ready to get
I thought I was grown at 16, but I know I wasn't though. So we know he.
Yeah, but medically and legally, he can. You gotta be a teen or have a guardian, which is why he couldn't get out of jail.
He can sneak and do it though.
I mean,
like
you said this. What you said, Nita? You said that Rock should have never took D Wish. They should have went to war. Or Kanan, he want to be a man. So you know what I mean. Let him be a man. That's what you said.
I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
She said that tonight.
No, she said that. She said when episode 2, you said that
what happened?
Kane is a man.
You got a good memory.
I think she said it as like he's making man decisions.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I don't
can't.
understand that. And even if I did say it, okay, say I did say it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, as a motherfucking man, you kill somebody, you take responsibility and stop putting it on somebody else.
See, you said it then. You said
okay,
it.
then. Okay, and I stand by whatever I say, whatever defense I got, I say it. Okay, we clear?
Yeah, we clear. Okay. But that's not really mind. That's not cool though. He's not a man though. I would never do that. That's just me.
Stop making decisions as a man if you don't want the repercussions and the consequences that come with it.
He's developing. He's not. We all make.
She do got a point, but I see
she do. She actually do got a point. She got a really good point.
Yeah, he's trying to live the life of the man, but then don't want to
suffer the consequences that come with that.
Right,
that's true,
right.
but that's true. But at the end of the day, as a man,
walking away from their consequences and making women be responsible for.
Hold on, before y'all go. One thing, that's true, but as a you have a kid, you ain't gonna sit there and let your son outside like that.
You still gotta be a parent. Yep,
exactly.
Maybe not back then.
If it was a woman, it would be different,
I
right?
Seen the light.
If it was a woman that said she was grown at the age of 15, I guarantee you wouldn't do it.
At the end of the day, I feel like Kanan might even kill his mother. Hot take is on my review. Is on
Big
my
L probably jumping for joy right now. You saying that? He's been saying that
that's a horrible. That's a hot take.
I'm for real. He don't like her.
Self-proclaimed hot take.
Like he loves her, but he don't like her.
He don't like her. What he said? She asked him She asked him in the episode.
They say you gotta respect Queen Nita, man.
Man.
No, you can't.
One more thing, Jay. I'm gonna say
you love me. It don't work like that. You can't say you love me, but you don't respect me.
That's not true.
The person that I'm giving to you out of my life, making sacrifices for you, make sure you got everything you need.
Kanan love his mom. He's a mama's boy. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. He just said she asked the man.
So why is he going to Marvin with everything?
Hold on. She just asked the man, yo, do you know? I don't know how to tie. Do you she basically was saying if you had a father figure around, would you know what I mean? Basically like, yo, would you basically she basically trying to tell you got a father, but she really wasn't. And he said, "No, I don't want no father."
She's just listening to him.
No, the man said, "I don't need no fathers." He said he don't need no father.
He said he can't miss what he never had.
Exactly. Right. So he loves his mother.
All
right, hold on. Let Nita
decision that she's going to make.
Yeah, Nita, go ahead and finish your first thing you were saying or whatever, because you got the last word for the night before we go.
me?
You got the last word of the night before we get up out of here. You can say your piece.
Okay, no, I was just saying that, like, I mean, Kanan's actions has told us who he trusts, and there's men that don't know shit, and there's other men, and it just ain't her. No matter what she do, the royal rug she throws out for him, she tells him this, he do this against her better judgment. She know fucking better. She knows better, and she still did it. That's her Achilles heel, and that's gonna get her fucking killed. I don't know if it's gonna be him or it's gonna be somebody else, but it's gonna be because of that motherfucker. It started right where it started when he killed D20. I mean D20.
D-Wiz.
D-Wiz.
Cheese Wiz.
No, that's not him.
Oh, Buck 20.
Buck
20.
20.
Yeah.
Buck 20.
Okay.
It's gonna come right back around, just like she said. She said that bullet went out in. It's coming right back around.
Now, let me ask you this one thing, since you said that she might get killed by Kanan, because Big L loved to say this point, and he say if Kanan find out that D-Wiz, she had D-Wiz killed, he gonna try to kill her.
No, I don't think I don't think it's gonna be for D-Wiz. It might be Davina. But at the end of the day, I don't know what it'll be, because he's selfish and he only thinks about himself. So whatever the fuck reason dumbass thinks of something, it's gonna be something.
He's a kid at the end of the day. I'm sorry, he's a kid.
He might not kill her himself, but he going to end up getting her killed.
Let me ask you this one last thing, Detroit. So if a 15-year-old have a baby, they still a kid though, right?
Yes, they still.
But they was doing grown shit though, right? Having sex.
Yeah,
so they gotta be responsible for them actions, right?
They definitely got to be responsible, but they still a kid.
You don't stop raising them though.
Yeah, but
you can have a kid at 12.
Yeah,
I don't think the argument makes sense though.
I agree, CJ. Therefore, I don't understand neither, man. But I don't want to take the time up, man.
I
just don't agree.
I know,
because I'm gonna keep it a boy. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and let my kid leave him out like that. And she definitely, then Rock definitely not. Because if she would have did it, he would have been dead already. He would have been the body. But she said, "No, I'm not gonna do that. I love my son." Why you think she gets?
All right, hold on. We're gonna hold it there because we're about to wrap it up. Okay. But if y'all want to continue the conversation, we can continue backstage or in Discord. I want to thank everybody on the panel. Nita, appreciate you for coming through. Moochie, Gina.
Thank you for having me.
Shaq, Brillo. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming. Everybody make it all better, man. It's like we all got to put our little piece in this pot to make it a nice, tasty meal. You know what I'm saying? We got Detroit and CJ coming through in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And CJ, I ain't seen you in a while, man. You got to come on, man. Let people see this other side of you, man.
Man. Completely different than you are in the chat, bro.
Where the other side come from?
And somebody was trying to use your name, man. I tried to tell you, so
I know.
You gotta be careful with that.
I gotta send you the email,
Yeah.
Cool.
But everybody in the chat, don't forget to go to the community page and vote. I only put one poll up there this time.
I'm sorry, Jay. Like I said last time, if y'all in the chat, just don't be biased. All right.
Who's the poll?
Your true opinion.
Yeah, the poll right here is about who's the worst mom, Tasha, Rock, or Monet.
Oh, so you're not gonna do the groups? You didn't.
Well, nobody had a chance to put teams together and talk about it first, so I don't want to just group people up. I mean, I could have did the ladies or the guys, but it wasn't. It was too much, kind of. I could put another poll up, and I'll put it up and see. I'll say who had the best points tonight.
It was
the ladies or the gents.
It was a group. It was a group. It was you, Nita, Moochie, Paper Boys, Genia, Brillo versus Shaq.
Here we go.
It was.
I feel sorry for you, Shaq, man. God,
that easy.
Don't do that to yourself, Shaq.
You're gonna be hurt.
Hold on.
Hey, I actually want to see how it turns out. I'm intrigued.
Light work.
You saying that, but you don't. You really don't, bro.
Like,
me and CJ
Yeah, no.
versus Moochie and Nita
Wait,
on this
wait,
topic we
who and
had.
me? Who
Since
say
you
them
know
and me?
Kanan, since they agree that Kanan's a man, we gonna debate that.
I didn't say Kanan was
Oh.
a man. I said he was making decisions like he was a man.
Oh,
I
but this is
didn't
on
say
the
he
pain
was a
stuff.
man.
Yeah, I don't do.
He's
I
still
don't
a
do
boy.
this thing.
Okay. I thought you
Suburbia
was agreeing
said
with that
Nita and
motion.
Moochie gangsta up in this piece.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. That's why they get hyped up, man. You gotta cheer with that.
Yeah. The poll just started, so we ain't gonna know the results until maybe tomorrow. I'll definitely talk about them on Wednesday with the members, but on Friday I'll talk about the poll results for everybody that didn't go look. And if you're wondering how to get there, it's right here. When you at the home page, all you got to do is go right here and say videos, playlist, community. You go here. Don't forget to go and join the membership as well. It's a lot of stuff we got going on at Discord, movie night, a lot of chats, conversations, communication is really good. But anyway, you can see so far 3 people have voted. And the ladies is out there winning against the gents right now, 67-33.
Ow.
Okay. Who's the worst mom? 18 votes.
Shaq, look at Shaq.
67% say Tasha.
Burner accounts.
Yeah. Shaq right. And if y'all didn't see, you can check out my clips on Work in Progress. And CJ, I forgot to tell you, man, I appreciate your criticism on my show, man. You know, I know you be hard on the player on the show, man. You be talking about some people bad actors, so I ain't do too bad, huh?
Oh, don't make me say the real now.
Who said that? Oh, CJ.
I mean, you acting like you.
I should
have acted like me.
Yeah, you did
exactly. That's how you do it. You got to make the role your own.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
Jay,
see, you're gonna see the acting
act
skills because I'm in power and I'm in prison. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little different.
No,
I can't.
Yeah, you're not gonna be the same guy, obviously.
Yeah, and I don't get to laugh or nothing either. So I gotta look mean. So we'll see if I look mean on power, y'all.
You're gonna
like, man, I don't buy it. He be too happy and laughing, man. I don't believe he mean.
You light skinned on power?
No, I put it on blackface. You be on white,
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna be. We didn't have a paint muscle change it up that much down.
I turned on the troll part.
Route, man. I am what I am. Shit.
You go get the spray tan.
Right. I made it orange.
I forgot I was on camera too, man.
Yeah, it's been recorded that you said that. I know you Department of Corrections on your ass now. All right, y'all. I'm about to leave up out of here. I got one last video for everybody. This is one of my favorite movies. It used to make me laugh. You don't mess with. You don't mess with the Jayhan. Zohan. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Everybody take care. Be safe. Peace.
All right.